Yeah, you starting at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Oh shit. QTNA way after motherfucking dark.
I mean,
in this bitch. QTNA tomorrow. As Ty would say, we started on another day. But we here. You know what I'm saying?
it is.
Listen, I may be black. I may be ugly. But dear God, I's here.
And late.
Denied. Yo, shout out to everybody for making it though. You know what I'm saying? Tori Forte is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
So good to be here. I miss being here.
Nina Brown is semi in the building.
Nina Brown.
Nina the Great. We can't even see her.
He's supposed to lean in for
We
that.
see her arm right. Hey.
Yeah. Mykee's in the building.
Hey.
And guess what, y'all? We got my nigga Preload back in the building from a long ass hiatus. Ladies and gentlemen, Byron Preload's in the building. Knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
And of course, I'm Mrs. Motherfucker.
What up, gangsta?
Yeah. You gotta love it. Really? Yeah. Tell a friend. QTNA Show is on the air. Share, motherfucking share, as Val Power say.
Sure and be correct.
We are her. For all my St. Louis people, we are her, and we're gonna get into it quickly. I need y'all to continue to share though, so we can get make this thing thing. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. We're gonna make this thing.
Tori shared it.
Yeah. We're gonna make this thing. We'll make this motherfucking thing.
Y'all share.
Thing.
I know we might share anyway.
Yeah. So let's get into it though. Get into these questions. Let's start with some obvious things.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a little bit older, so we're gonna start with this one. This had a little controversy in the group. So
what happened?
I need y'all thoughts on whether or not. Hold on, let me get because I know we probably get a little audio dubbage. Is it appropriate to wear this to your child's preschool graduation? And I know you're thinking, what is it? Is what appropriate?
What
is this appropriate?
To what?
That's a child's preschool graduation. As you can see, they blocked out the kid because we don't want to.
That's nice.
Put that with children and whatnot. But how are y'all feeling about that?
No.
Sorry.
My answer is no.
It's a no. It's a no for you.
That's an absolute hell no, because you look like 11 p.m. at what's probably 1:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. So I would say let's not wear that out of respect, not only for your kid, but for the educational establishment and the other kids that are there that may not be used to seeing that type of attire.
Okay, I respect that answer. Byron?
Maybe she was running late.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, she could have been like running late, and she just made it and had to wear what she had on so she could support her kid.
So she unbuttoned her shorts?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe they were never buttoned. She had to loosen up them buttons?
Like they can't be buttoned. That's like
yes,
the fashion.
They can. She unbuttoned the button and unzipped the zipper.
Maybe she just had an aggressive cheese
all
pizza.
Things considered, she wrong. She out of line.
And she didn't know what was going to happen.
I feel sorry for the boy because he gonna have to live with that at every graduation.
Because all his friends are gonna be like, Marco, your mama
coming up. Your mama
double cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Mama,
definitely wouldn't have took no picture and posted it on.
She happy though. She happy for her son.
Yeah,
I'm sure she is.
She could have cleaned up. She could have set out the picture. There's so many other ways that she could have showed up at this graduation and this not been a topic.
So, like, if that is that her left hand with the ring on it?
She got a ring.
That's her pinky.
I don't know, bro.
No, that she does not.
That's a thug nigga ring.
Clearly have a ring on her finger.
She does.
No, she has a ring on her finger, but it's not a wedding ring because I'm sorry. I really just don't see. Know. I don't see. You know what? Never mind.
See the girls up. I mean,
we don't know her life.
No, we can see her life.
I mean, we see what she got on today. We don't know her life though.
These hoes get on my nerves.
Thank you, Nina, because that's my sentiment.
I think the outfit is cute for the park, not for the graduation day.
No, that outfit is cute for the club.
Like for real, like. Even me, like I have a certain way I dress when I'm with my daughter versus when I'm not with my daughter. I think it definitely is a time and place for everything. If that's how she want to dress, that's cool, but not at the graduation, not when you with your child. Like it's just disrespectful and it's classless.
There's a time and a place for absolutely everything.
What's up, Marinette?
And that outfit was not. That was not.
That wasn't even an outfit. She just threw some shit on.
Little bro gonna have to fight.
I'm glad they cut his face out, put an emoji over his face or whatever.
He's still gonna have a lot of fights at school.
Yeah, if she continues that energy.
Nah, that's not. Yeah,
it's not on the pinky. I said that. I said it's not. I thought it was at first though.
It's not on her pinky. It's on her ring finger.
See, backyard midsummer. That's what I said. That's good, cool for the barbecue, but not for your baby graduation.
That's not for your child. That's not for your
premiere in the building.
The people that are educating your kids.
Hey.
Yep.
And for other parents and for other kids that see that, if that's what your kid sees on an everyday basis, because you walk around the house and that, they're not going to think anything of it. But let's not be mistaken comfort for what's appropriate.
Exactly. See, but there ain't no shame no more. It's no shame.
There is.
Absolutely.
Like, some people.
Listen, there is no shame.
They started adding like the little bill caps on the satin caps. Ain't no shame.
Ain't no shame. Like,
yeah, a lot of people I've seen. Like that was their response. At least she showed up. I'm like, well, she got to pick the dude up anyway. So
that's what he was trying to say.
How was that?
She was running late.
How was that? That's not an excuse though. She got to pick him up every day.
Keep a cardigan in the trunk.
She needs some gym clothes in the trunk.
Yeah, like there's no.
Or just don't be in the picture.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Just don't be.
I can't wait till we get to the next question. Nikita's response on this one is funny.
Hi, Nikita.
Hi, Nikita.
You know, we might as well just jump right into that one next. What's up, Quanda?
Oh, Big Mac. Oh, with them lips. Oh, my goodness.
What he do?
Dry eyes. What it do, fam?
You call him Dry Eyes?
That's his alias.
Well, that's not what he has on there. So maybe he doesn't want everybody to know what his alias is.
He wants everybody to know that. Speak up, Tim. Let him know. Tim.
Hi, Tim Price. Nikita. Hey, boo. Oh, hi, boo.
Yeah. Charleston White status. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on. I figured that would be a quick one. We're not gonna hold y'all on this show because Mykee made us start late because she bought some bootleg pizza that she didn't buy.
I fed y'all, and then I got
Mykee, that was not on you.
Mykee is the MVP.
Yeah, you actually are the MVP.
And I brought the fucking alcohol and still didn't get my $58.
Ooh, get your 60. No, it's
60. It is, and 50 cents.
Yep.
She wants the parking fee too.
And wants I want mine too. I want my parking validated.
It's some bullshit. All right, and let's get into it. Okay.
Into it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's this last one?
What you got? Who is it?
Facebook made him change it because it used to say Dry Eyes. All right, so let's get into this.
All right,
ladies, would you rather have your coochie ate? Oh, that says R. Nobody called me out on that.
It says kitty, not coochie. That's a kitty.
Same difference.
Because I put
size matters.
Because I didn't want it to say.
Ladies,
would you like your cat ate from the back for 20 minutes or 20-piece lemon pepper wings? All flats.
All flats.
They're lemon pepper. Specifically, they're lemon pepper.
Specifically lemon pepper. I want
my pussy ate from the back.
Flavor matters.
Now, if they were garlic parmesan, that'd be different.
So nasty and so rude.
Is it wet lemon pepper or is it dry lemon pepper?
Oh my
You can
God.
choose.
Is it? But you said flats, right? That means bones in.
Yeah.
I'd rather get my cookie.
She like boneless.
I don't eat meat on a bone.
See?
Stop it. Get some help.
I think it depends.
I'm
on
childish.
Who's delivering?
Listen.
You know who is presenting
Thanks,
these
Nikita.
options?
Nikita, tell them what your answer was to this, because I tried to make her choose.
What was her answer?
I know he took all day. We
Chandra,
can
answer the
get to
question.
7 o'clock, Chandra.
I like your new profile pic with them shades, but answer the question.
Both of them.
It's a both of them, but y'all know both of them when the answer. I know that's naturally y'all answer, but you got to choose.
It always depends.
You got to
though.
choose.
It depends on who is.
Nikita said, honestly, I can't choose, especially if they Atlanta wings and hot lemon pepper. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. The fact that this is troubling to y'all to decide this is concerning about who that y'all fucking with.
But let me
It's
ask
concerning
y'all.
about who that y'all fucking with, because you can't pose the same question. Hey, would you like a baconator or your dick suck? Every dude want his dick sucked. We is not.
Give me some head.
No food. I can get food later.
But you know, girls
all
like,
by myself.
we like
I can
food.
make a PB&J.
I know y'all some greedy
We like
motherfuckers.
food. But if it's an ugly dude that's presenting you with these options,
I like.
you're definitely gonna
Hold on.
take
Shout out
the
to
wings.
Marinette for that answer, because I fucks with that.
She said either we
either
gonna
way,
be
he
licking
gonna be
his
licking his
fingers.
fingers.
Hey.
I like that answer. I like
was
that
getting
answer.
some head.
But
Getting some head.
let's just
She's like,
say
tune that thing up, keep the wings.
Toot that thing up, keep the wings.
I'm with you, unless it's a dude
Okay.
that's
Okay.
not attractive.
but
Bust it wide open.
Y'all so
baby.
mannish.
let's just say that you have the choice of
Chandra went to wings. Damn, y'all need to fuck with different dudes.
Everybody want wings.
Go ahead, Tori.
You sure?
Oh shit.
Every motherfucking Wednesday.
Okay. So you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. I forgot.
You matter, Tori.
Thank you so much.
And you started
Nina.
the point.
So let's just say
Go ahead.
that's what you were
Okay,
going.
so let's just say that you had the choice of picking your flavor. Can I pick another flavor that's not lemon pepper?
Go ahead, add your garlic parm.
Okay, if it's garlic parm, then although that's my flavor, I'm still gonna choose.
Still gonna get some head.
I was
Still gonna
getting
give me
some
some
head.
I'm with Ira though. I'm gonna take the head and get the food later. I can get food anytime.
I'll just get the
It's
head.
weird. It's all the girls that said wings. I'm like, who are you fucking with? Like,
But that's why I
have
said
you
if
never
it's
had
an
your
ugly
coochie ate
dude,
properly?
if
What
it's
the fuck?
somebody you don't
Sean
like,
just said 20 minutes is too long.
oh
You can
my-
suck my dick for an hour,
And we
Goodness.
okay.
and I'm not going to argue with you.
Well,
Y'all are-
this is too long to not have.
No, it's not.
food. Don't stay.
If you're giving me head for 20 minutes and I haven't
Hey,
done anything, like
Why do you?
climax or
Okay,
anything,
so here, why can't you do it more than one time?
You can't. You can come a bunch of times in 20 minutes.
You can break the 20
Nobody
minutes.
said
That's
until
my
you come. They said
mindset.
for 20 minutes.
just for 20
So you
My
can just be
mindset.
listen, and I'm gonna tie your ass down so you can't move. So you're just going to deal with it.
You promise?
But not on an
Deal
empty
with it.
stomach though. Like I need to be
Exactly.
full. Like I need to be fed.
You gonna get them wings
See?
after?
I need to be fed before
No,
I
it
feed
says
you.
fuck.
Fucking with me, I'm gonna
Y'all
give you the
want
wings
too much.
after.
It says or. It says
I
or.
know, but so that's still your end game.
It's still or.
I'm gonna
Y'all
leave
want
and
too
go buy
much.
my own motherfucking food after the head. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Same
Well,
damn
I
time.
should present it to
time.
you. It's or.
Great,
So
baby.
Thank you, Domino. She said definitely get my coochie ate.
Hey, I'm with you, Domino. Yes, we get them wings
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marinette. She said 20 minutes is too long. Where they do that at?
What's too long getting
She
head?
said 20 minutes is too long.
20
Like she
minutes
can't
is
sit there for
not
20
too
minutes and get
long.
licked on.
Girl, you
Lick
better,
on me all day.
You better.
I just need some water.
You better catch
20
all
minutes
that.
long.
In between, you know what I'm saying?
You better catch.
I don't even
all
gotta
that.
get up. Just give it to me in a straw.
You don't need
20
no
minutes is a
water.
long time to be
That's
eating some
juice
pussy.
for you. You need no
Yeah,
water.
I
20
just-
minutes is a long
What's
time.
the
I just need to replenish my electrolytes every once in a while.
Want
That's
some
it.
Juice? Want juice?
Yeah, give me some juice.
Some of my juice, not water.
Yeah, I'll take that juice and I'll be like, all right, let's switch out.
I'll be like,
And get back to it.
let's get this over with. Like 20 minutes too long.
What?
Hell yeah. I don't want no.
We
20
know,
minutes.
Nikita. I seen she refused to answer. I said, you got to give me an answer. She said, both, nigga, and I'm sticking to it.
He said, hold the wing up and do it. At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
I'm gonna give you
time.
some-
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I can
yeah.
feed you the wings at the same time.
Okay, so first off, let's not mix lemon pepper seasoning.
Premier
with-
said
She
coochie.
said it's some
Yeah.
other flavor.
It's not. I'm not gonna put the lemon pepper on your coochie. I'm gonna
What's
put it in
not
your
gonna
mouth.
fuck up your pH balance?
Not
We
gonna
put
fuck up
some
your pH.
barbecue
Thank you
sauce
so
on your
much,
shit.
Byron.
I ain't gonna fuck up your
Where's the sound? We need
Byron.
some Byron sound.
It's lost. It's lost.
No, he did it.
No,
He did it. He did it.
Oh, shit. All day.
Man.
Anybody notice Byron's hat today?
I think his headpiece is lovely.
It's a beautiful
I'm
thing.
gonna call it a headpiece.
Byron, let him know. Byron, let him know what that is.
So this
Let him know who designed that.
Wait, kiss that
by
label.
Nina, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
by
Nina, you back?
You got the straps on that thing and wrap
You
around my
got to-
chest.
Yo, you could have strapped it up.
I can strap my
Let
shit
them see
up.
your side bang.
Hold on.
There you go. Yeah.
Put that motherfucker on there, you know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
nasty.
So I know they mad. Y'all ain't on this right now, so 2023 summertime.
This is what happens, man. This is what happens. We let Byron shenan once, and you know what happens, y'all.
And if you let that motherfucker shenan once, best believe they gonna shenan again.
But not more than 3 times.
Feel my shit.
You better.
Oh, thank you, Marinette. She said 20 minutes drain my energy, so the wings gonna be needed.
See, I gotta eat first. I don't want to be doing it on empty stomach.
No, I see. If I eat first, then I feel like super bloaty, like during.
Yeah, I'm wild. I think it's wild to go.
I can go all night if I eat first.
I like first
because if I be hungry, I'm gonna be ready for you to finish.
No, so what happens is if you know you're about to be super active, you eat first, and then you play, and then you eat later. You have to time yourself out. Now, but don't if you're not an active.
Let me eat first,
If you're
and
not
then you
active,
can eat.
if you're not an active person, then don't eat first because then you'll
be lazy. Yeah.
That's not cute.
Right on.
Yeah.
I told you slow.
That's why I don't do that shit.
I told you slow. I told her to hit it slow.
I don't know why that's happening.
Pass it back.
You gotta
Pass
suck
it
that
back.
thing slow. You gotta suck it too fast. You gotta suck it slow. You gotta suck that thing slowly.
Why is it? See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all done froze up.
You have to suck it slow, Nina.
Suck it slowly.
Suck it slow.
Slowly.
If
Slow
you're not,
rolling.
If you're not used to it.
Right? Put it up on the thing. Yeah.
When you do it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Beyonce.
Let it blow.
All right. I don't know why. We're gonna reconfigure y'all. I don't know why this motherfucker keeps freezing on the nigga.
Real my bro.
Meow.
So I apologize, man. The reason we was late today, y'all, we had some technical difficulties, so I apologize.
This ain't nothing new.
I don't need that negative energy, Mykee.
Because it took you 3 hours to set up.
No, but no.
Nah, I just had to address that. They can hear y'all now.
Oh, because if they can hear us, just keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going, but I don't like that you're completely frozen.
So we can
like that whole cough session that you just had, nobody got to see that.
Oh.
And I feel something with this.
I'm gonna take the titties off my head.
Well, then take the titties off your head, Byron.
I'm gonna take the titties off.
I really
have
feel
a
like you
titty
like
head
it.
because it fits perfectly in the cup.
Into your dome.
Yeah.
Into your little milk dud head. You sure got a milk dud of the head.
Yeah.
It's perfect little milk dud.
Little milk dud. He been trying to put it right there for the longest.
Where you thought this was going? This is always been going
trying to
there.
ease his way
It's
into
always
it.
been going there. Like the whole time. It's never not been going
He
there.
really want to compare it. Like, is it the same size?
Digging it with girls. Y'all need to stop drinking.
Hello, 107.5. The Oasis.
Man, that's old.
Man, she dug in the crates.
Hey, if you're from
Yeah.
Dallas and you know about 107.5, the smooth jazz station, the Oasis.
Was that before
Use a
105.7?
That was before 105.7.
Yes.
Is it still around? Is it still
No, it's
Nah,
not.
it's a Mexican station.
Unfortunately, it's not because all people want to listen to is "Shake That Ass."
Bad Bunny be on
Boom
there.
Boom by Cumbia Kings? Everybody needs to put that on their playlist.
What is
Boom,
that?
boom,
Boom
boom.
Boom by Cumbia Kings.
What is
Let me hear you
that?
say wayo, wayo.
Ayo.
I must be.
Anything.
What is up with?
Would y'all like to hear?
We're gonna play that in a minute.
I want to be where the people
Listen.
are.
I don't know what the fucking problem is. I don't know why that camera keeps going out.
So maybe unplug it and plug it back up or something.
10 seconds.
Listen, we're not gonna do some motherfucking Spectrum instructions on me
Head
right now.
first.
But that usually works.
Believe in
All
your
right,
friends,
let's see
you
what we
won't
can
get
do.
too far. Legs are required for dancing, jumping.
I'm over Mexican music for like 6 days.
Maxwell? What did you see? Did you see
I'm
Mother?
I'm over Mexican music, but I like Maxwell.
Oh, okay. So
That ain't Mexican music you was
okay,
listening
so
to.
I watched the Netflix movie Mother, and I loved it up until the very end.
They had that white girl singing it.
And they had that bitch ass white bitch singing Maxwell.
They put it on
What the fuck
a
is
man
that?
named Otto, whatever. It's on here too. And it's the same fucking white woman. It's like she redid the song or something. It's the same fucking shit. Yeah. I never heard that.
Man, I don't know what that is. I just a whole week of shit I didn't know what it was. So it's okay. Ira, you coming with me next time, right? Oh, that's that 1 2 1 2 1.
Yo, I don't know what's up with this
One,
fucking
two,
camera,
one.
bro. What the fuck?
8. Oh, now you listen.
We do not own the rights to these jams.
Right. Copyright.
So we gonna dance.
Hey, that should be on all of your playlists.
Give her a moment.
I was just dancing a little.
They complaining, Ira. I said, come on, man.
All right, and I just said I had technical difficulties, so fuck you, pay me.
Oh, that part.
Camera, bro. That didn't feel right. I don't like no mic mixes, yo. Yeah, that's why you gotta put the hole in there.
What is it? I don't know what the fucking problem is.
But what a little thin one is? Damn, bro.
Yeah, fuck up the church's money.
No, Myron gotta go to church in the morning.
I gotta go to fucking church.
Byron, you stop lying on Jesus like that.
I didn't say what church I'm going to.
I want to see you in heaven. What church is you going to tomorrow?
The Church of Tabernacle.
Where?
Church.
Where? See, Byron?
On YouTube.
Church.
The church of Tabernacle.
CHUUUUU.
That ain't no damn church name.
Church. What church?
The church of Tabernacle.
On a
Tabernacle, that's like included in the name.
Yeah.
Don't fret, my pet.
First Baptist
Don't
Tabernacle of the Holy Ghost.
Don't fret, my pet.
That's how we know you ain't going to church.
I'm gonna go.
It's from a movie.
Maybe we all just need to come sit over there.
So bring it on.
I'm about to
We'll stand up.
come
Why
sit
would
with
I know
y'all.
that?
Hey, there we go.
There we
Be
go.
back.
It's up. Wait,
Ew.
I told you to unplug it and plug it back up.
Hey.
Because I'm in IT.
Man, I said this shit.
And you know what? This is exactly what
And
somebody
Whatever you
That's what they tell you. And they be working.
What
I tell you.
You're like, girl, that's it. Like,
No, I had to rearrange where it was at.
I'm
because-
sorry.
still had to unplug
But did you unplug
Thank you,
it?
Ira,
Did
bro,
you
for
get back
Did you
in?
turn it off? Did you turn it off and turn it back
Make you
on?
feel dumb.
Well,
I've been
unplug it and
wanting
plug
to
it
reach the phone. I've been wanting to reach to the phone.
You know
Nikita
what?
likes your hair, Tori.
Have a nice day.
Huh?
She likes your hair.
Have a nice day.
Thank you
She
so
gave you an
much,
extra
Nikita.
R, though.
Down to your little twist.
That's okay.
I
I'll
can
take
do
it.
that.
No one ever
I'm
acknowledges
glad,
me.
man.
So thank you,
I'm
Nikita.
Gladden.
What's your shit, Quanda? That
twist your shit up now.
that reggaeton?
My little ethnic vibe going on.
Boom, boom.
Kurt,
Got
chill
that.
out, blow.
We back.
We had
we
some
back.
shit going on
we
here.
Back. She's like, what is everybody in the audience doing?
Did y'all see me shaking my ass?
No, they missed.
Nah,
I
you
like
missed
this.
it. You
So
gotta
what's everybody in
Run
the
it
audience
back.
doing?
Run it back.
That's
You
a good
was on
one.
the side.
All right, we're gonna move on. But wait, let me see what was it before we move on. Let me get the consistency.
Oh, I was about to do
Yeah,
something.
come on, let's not do that and fuck up the
Oh,
thing anymore.
So I was gonna.
Getting up and moving shit and hitting the wires. Yes,
She
that's
didn't
what-
do
that's
that
it.
though. Don't
'Cause
put
it was
that
I'm
on
just saying,
me.
let's not do that.
It's always.
So it was 50.
So what we got next?
It was
Blame the
obviously
light-skinned
58% girls wanting to get their coochie ate, and 42% wanted the wings. Y'all need to fuck with some different dudes, man. How the fuck would that ever be the option?
Indeed.
I mean, for it to be bad, he has to be like terrible.
That's what I'm saying. For y'all to be like 40% is like, give me the wings. The fuck is going on?
Horrible. Like he gotta like be like.
There's some greedy motherfuckers on there too.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about another delusional woman.
Oh.
Woman spends $4,000 to marry her goddamn self.
Wait, what?
Delusional as fuck.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that beautiful beam footage, shall we?
Hey, my name is Danny, and I married myself on December the 10th, 2022.
Will you commit to never giving up until your dying day? Do you promise to give yourself grace? Do you commit to praying and finding the answers within yourself? Do you promise to value yourself?
Yes, I do. I overcame a lot of trauma, and it inspired me to marry myself. I realized I wasn't living for myself, and this wedding was my chance to start over. I spent $4,000 on my wedding. I had 9 bridesmaids.
I'm not the only one getting married today. You are too. So there is a bag in your chair with a ring in it.
At my wedding, I asked everyone else to marry themselves too.
I now pronounce you married to yourself.
People not treat me differently. They're thinking like, ooh, she can afford her wedding on her own. She's confident. She loves herself. That's right.
I say this to you, Danny, and to all of your guests. Let no one separate you from the love of yourself.
There is no such thing as overdoing celebrating yourself. Some people buy themselves a bag. Some people buy themselves a nice cruise. Me, I gave myself a wedding.
It's about the power invested in me as your friend. I now pronounce you a married woman. You may now kiss yourself.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
This was a big thing.
It was a serious
How much
thing.
did you spend on it?
Only the price of 4 Beyonce tickets, $4,000.
Did you have as much fun as a Beyonce concert?
I haven't been yet. Hopefully I'm on the list. But yes, I have a lot of fun.
Okay. So why do this? Because the fact that you love yourself, 100% would support. I mean, the fact that you would make that declaration to yourself, that you would make that declaration to others, that you would live that way, that you would embrace self-love, taking care of yourself, making yourself a priority. Everything that this seems to commemorate for you, I think is great. And I think it's wonderful that you would treat yourself that way. But why do you need this to commemorate that?
I grew up going to weddings my whole life, and I was taught that they were about love, joy, commitment, so I wanted to show that and share that with my family and my friends.
Did you doubt that in yourself?
Before, I experienced a lot of traumatic things growing up and in my younger days, and so I didn't always have self-love. I didn't always give myself everything that I needed. And I went on this long therapeutic journey. I stopped drinking, stopped having sex, and I said, now it's time. I went to therapy. It's time to marry myself. I have something that I've never had before, and my cup is full.
Okay. So when you married yourself, you loved yourself already.
Well, yes.
Was this just to declare it to the world?
It was to share it. At my wedding, I told my family and friends all the
What
things.
did they think about it?
They thought, well, at first, my mama thought it was crazy.
Okay.
My dad walked away from me and said, come on, Les, that's my mom's name. Like, don't listen to her, she's crazy. And then afterwards, they thought it was cool. They experienced it and they understood. I think my dad had to go through the entire process to understand.
Yeah, because it is atypical. It's not a common thing.
Yeah.
It's getting more common, but
weird is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Also joining us virtually is Danny's mom, Celeste. What kind of bride was she, Celeste?
She was very extra at first. At the practice, she was, yes, I don't want to call her bridezilla, but she was almost there. Giving all these orders, you had to keep going through the practice over and over, but it was really exciting.
Yeah. Were you a bridezilla?
Only at the rehearsal, yes.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.
Shit.
Yeah.
Somebody said I spent $4,000 on some other shit. That's the problem, motherfuckers co-sign.
But listen, there were so many people in the comments co-signing that bullshit. So many people, like women, of course, talking about yes, queen. Like, nah. If you care about, if that's your friend and you care about it, you should let her know this is goofy.
I think that's why she did it though, because I think she was trying to start a trend, maybe, and maybe she thought that other people would flock to doing that shit. But I don't even think there's any. When you remember we talked about marriage and like the contract, I don't think there's any legality to what she did. She just did it for clout because you can't legally marry yourself. There's no fucking contract that you sign to marry yourself.
But would you officiate her shit?
No, that's
it was just her homegirl that officiated it. But she spent 4 racks. She spent 4 racks on that goofy shit.
I would officiate.
Get more therapy. That's plenty of money for therapy, a vacation, a lot of shit you could have did with that.
She should have got married in Mexico. It'd have been cheap.
Got married. She didn't get fucking married. She just did a ceremony and did some dumb shit. Like she didn't get married. Like,
I wonder how much them dresses cost.
Yeah, you're right, Marinette. She's not the first one to do it. She's just a long list of goofies.
Oh, she not the first one to do it? Was she the first one that I know?
I told y'all, Dennis Rodman did that as a fucking gag thing way back in the day.
Gag thing, yes.
But there was another girl who did it and then she cheated on herself.
What?
If you fuck with somebody else.
Yeah, if you have sex out,
she's a cheater.
She said she was celibate.
So she gets some dick, she's a cheater.
She cheated.
But like if you marry yourself, are you committing not to be with anyone else for the rest of your life and just
because you in a monogamous marriage. That's
so what do you
monogamy,
think?
Right?
So what do you think, Samira? And while we're waiting on that, Tori, what is your thought process on it?
So
the mirror was there.
So
she married the mirror.
So my thought on the situation is I know of women who have married themselves out of the honestly just approaching the situation as honestly as they can, that they don't meet the model that is currently requested in terms of body, in terms of, just, whatever it is. And so they have come to terms with, especially after, months or years of not being called upon, whether they go out with their friends or they go out by themselves, or they say, okay, well, clearly there's something that does not meet the average eye. And so I'm by myself. And so sometimes females just want to accomplish saying, okay, well, I got married because I'm clearly not checking off any boxes that guys are wanting to propose to me or be with me and things like that. And so they feel like, okay, well, I'm going to marry myself. I feel like getting married to yourself is quite an extreme, but I do see the significance in it because you're committing to loving yourself. And just kind of wanting to have like just that ceremony, I guess. It's not something that I would agree to doing. I don't care how by myself and lonely I may be. I would never give a wedding to myself, but I do see the significance in it because I know of people who have done it. And I think it's just, it's something that you do for yourself. I feel that there are females that get offended by people who do not honor their choice to marry themselves. But I think at the end of the day, it's about just, girl, you keep loving you. Just keep loving you. And whoever does not honor what your marriage vows are or what you feel your marriage vows are, then that's their business and yours. I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive, I guess.
I guess.
She basically took a vow to be single for the rest of her life, if you ask me. That's what she
Polygamy.
did.
Marinette called it polygamy.
Yeah, I like that.
term.
What's it? What?
Polygamy. Solo gimme.
Solo give me.
Polygamy.
So she in a relationship with her bullet?
Bro, this is ignorant shit.
She in a relationship with her,
Thank you,
her
Nina.
rose?
Yeah, like why do you need to have a wedding for that?
At the end of the day, I hate that phrase.
Because sometimes
At the end of the
people,
day.
honestly, sometimes
That's
people
ignorant
just
shit.
want to have a moment that they know is not going to come. So don't I hate to say this.
She don't know it's not gonna
Make
come.
that shit a
Exactly.
private
She ain't even
moment.
gave
Like,
time.
To me,
it's like
you're
she's
giving the fuck
settling.
up.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
settling
You're giving up.
You
to be
don't
single
you
for the
don't
rest of her
see
life.
I respect what you said, Tori,
Enough.
but I just think that to me,
of yourself.
that's goofy.
Yeah.
That's goofy. Like, I think in today's day and age, we embrace delusion.
yeah, this delusion is.
We
fuck.
embrace delusion instead of telling people, hey, there's other things going on. Maybe try this or that or the other.
Maybe they don't care to.
She
So
could
that's
have
part
said
of the
I'm just-
problem.
and
though. That's
that's
part of the
fine.
problem.
Maybe
You're
they
free to
don't
do what you
care
want,
to.
but at the same time, like, this is the same thing I feel about fucking non-binary. You can play make-believe all the fuck you want. I just don't gotta play with you. So you can't expect me to say, oh, that was great. I'm going to tell you, just like her dad said, that's goofy. Let's go in the other room, like he told his wife. She's on some bullshit, and she's free to do what she wants. We all have that freedom to do what the fuck we want. And I respect everybody's. But if you're asking me, I'm telling you that's some goofy shit because that's who I am. I'm going to tell you when some shit is goofy.
So, Tori, you said
When you
something.
feel shit
Tori, you
is
said that she got to a point where she did not check all the boxes. Why not do the work to start checking boxes? Because men, we have to start checking boxes. If a woman says you don't make a certain amount of money, men got to get out there and start making more money. They don't have to, but in order to meet a certain standard, you have to get out there and make more money.
So maybe she felt like whatever boxes were keeping her from being wedded to someone who was not herself, she was not able to meet those. And so she decided to have a union with herself. I know women that have done this before, and I think ultimately it just boils down to being happy with who you are. I think that you can be happy with who you are without having a wedding with yourself.
Because you don't need a $4,000 dress.
That's what I'm saying, because you can spend $4,000 on a party and just celebrate being single.
Single as fuck.
I agree wholeheartedly. However, her decision was to have a wedding. And so I don't think it's right to fault her, to celebrate her for where she is and where she decides to be. But I do believe that it came down to a self perspective kind of a situation. She felt as if that her only choice at that moment or in this moment was to marry herself because she felt like she wasn't getting chosen anywhere else.
The
Like, that's the
aesthetics
only
are bad,
reason
though.
you would
Like,
have to marry
the
yourself.
aesthetics are bad. The imagery, like what it puts
Not the
out
aesthetics
for
are
people,
bad.
like
It
it
is.
just
It
makes
says sad.
it shows that instead of accommodating or instead of getting in line with a man and whatever he requests, instead of doing that, just marry yourself and say fuck
Because
everybody.
it ain't even about the weight, because there's plenty of chubby chasers.
It's a lot of chubby chasers.
Plenty of chubby chasers.
I like fat girls.
It's just you. To me, it just says giving up.
Yeah,
That's my
weight has
opinion,
nothing
and
to do with
everybody
marriage.
has one. But that's just my opinion. It says I gave up.
But just because she did not comply to whatever male demands were at her,
You can say
corner.
society. It's not
And don't say
society.
male because
no,
she could be.
You can say
lesbian
society,
or
what you
something.
think.
Okay, so whatever she was dealing with in terms of whether it was male or female needs or desires or demands or whatever the case may be, it was not enough to keep her happy, to where the happiest point that she could be was with herself.
She ain't happy.
I just want to know: does her check come on the first, the third, or the third Wednesday?
Like Marionette both kind of said though. I mean, and Famir said, it's her, honey. How she want to spend that in the day is true.
We all know to
But-
each his
What was
own.
$4,000?
But it's still goofy.
We all know that.
It's
So
still
we
goofy.
speaking our perspective.
But
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna tell you
was
something. The
$4,000.
fact that you would spend $4,000
for the
on marrying
bridesmaids.
yourself tells
How much
me
was
why
the
you
priest?
don't
But
have
that was
anybody.
just a dress.
The
right?
venue,
How much
The
was the
dress?
priest?
The wedding was 4,000.
Oh,
So
that's not
always-
shit.
But
Probably
to me,
the
it is to
venue,
marry
the
your
food,
fucking
the
self.
drinks.
And to me, if you spend $4,000 to marry yourself, it tells me why you had to marry
I
yourself.
could have went to Medellin with $4,000 and had
I'm
a
trying to tell
really
you.
good
I
time,
mean,
bro.
but let's
Medellin.
let's look at this from a different perspective. Can we think that, okay, so, I mean, and she's not bad looking in the face, in my opinion. She's not bad looking in the face. She may not be everybody's body preference, you know, but I think that she, you know, she kind of has something going for herself to where she's able to afford some type of luxury wedding experience for herself. So I don't think that it was that she was thirsty for anything. I think it was
that in the
just
Caymans.
she was just like, hey, so
that's where she's gonna honeymoon.
Costa Rica.
That's her honeymoon.
Hey,
That's another $3,000.
That's a honeymoon.
Okay, but I'm wondering if
she bought everybody rings. Marionette just put it out, and she bought everybody else rings.
But if
I'd have pawned that shit so fast.
Marrying herself, does that mean if the opportunity arises in the future and someone does want to marry her,
she's a cheater?
She's polygamous.
no,
marry them?
She's polygamous.
yes, I'm sure she would. I'm sure she absolutely would.
So does she have to get a
So
divorce?
what's the point of marrying yourself if you're still open to?
I think marrying yourself is more of a ceremonial, spiritual type of thing. Yeah, she probably just wants to have a wedding. Because
I get where you're going.
I think
I love Tori's devil's advocate take on it.
No, I get what she's
I still think it's goofy, but I appreciate you giving perspective.
I mean, honestly, just based off the fact that one, you are only going to be able to quote unquote wear white ones. I think that she was basing her decision off of what family and friends and so many people were saying, oh, you need to get married. Oh, you need to get married. Oh, you should get married. Like, women are met with so many demands and so many requirements and things like that as to where they are within their life that it's just like
Ira said, she's giving up on herself.
I don't think that's giving up on yourself. Well, yeah.
She might go out on a date. She might go out on a date, get up, say she got to go to the bathroom, and come back and talk to the dude and be like, "You here with my bitch?"
But see, here's the thing. She very well could have been like, you know what? I'm done dating, because dating nowadays is what? For shit. It's
I give up. Is what that says.
If the opportunity arises and someone does want to marry her,
then guess what?
Dating is fucked. Dating is fucked up. But if all your dating situations are fucked up, it's you.
Like, no, I'm committed to myself.
Because you keep choosing the wrong. I'm not saying it's you. Like, you're a horrible person. I'm saying you keep choosing the wrong motherfuckers. It's
and
you.
that happens.
Next topic.
Wait, is part of choosing the wrong motherfucker choosing herself?
What if she the wrong
I bet she gonna be
she
unhappy.
She chose.
She gonna be looking in the mirror like, bitch.
If she stays
this ain't working.
This ain't
no,
working.
if
She
she
gonna
stays
divorce
married to
herself.
herself for the rest of her life, she chose
right.
I mean,
so she
we
get
know
married.
when she get divorced, ain't nobody getting no alimony. You know,
no child support.
She gotta pay herself. Ain't no child support, but she gotta pay herself
till death do her part.
Till death do her part. Yo, what if she unalived herself because she didn't like her no more?
So, how was your last relationship? How do you answer that?
I was.
Are we going any further than she did though? The goofy shit we're saying ain't no goofier than what she did.
It was lonely but fulfilling.
No, it's not a stretch. That's true.
Listen, if I was around her, I'm telling her straight up.
You're tacky and I hate you.
You've been waiting on that one, boy. Hey, that was a good time.
All right, let's have this is a fun one, guys. Let's get to a fun one.
Thank you.
What's a reason you only had sex with someone one time and chose not to do it again with that person?
Sex was bad.
Let's start with Nina, because she's tight-lipped right now, and I don't know what that's about.
Why would you start with me? First of all, I'm kind.
Hold on.
I have to think back to a time. Let me think. Hold on.
I just want to let y'all know, since y'all can't see it, that girl that we pointed out in the first video with the boy with her son on vacation, Tori's cheeks was doing that right now while she was getting a drink. I just want y'all to know that. You're missing out. You got to come to the studio for these things. Goddamn. And there it goes.
Tori's booty was bootying.
I did something.
She never touched anything.
The camera.
How? Oh, she did.
Living on the cable.
Oh my God. Damn, Tori, I was taking up for you at first too. Right. I thought it wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
It was definitely you.
No, I just said that's the purpose for not getting up and moving around over here.
Yeah, you definitely.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it must be like a show.
All right, let's
somewhere.
give me a second, y'all, to get them back in this situation.
Sorry.
What is that?
You ain't gotta put your mouth on it.
I mean, it was a journey of self-love, but sometimes you just get tired of waiting on niggas to act right and for the right person to come along.
Niggas is acting right. They just not looking. They looking at what they see.
No, they're not.
We don't want to see
They're
that.
not acting right, Byron.
She can't even clap. She can't clap, so she gonna clap.
Right, Byron.
Again, like I say all the time,
They is not acting right.
if every situation you get in is not working out for you, that's a you thing.
Common
Because you have the
denominator.
choice. You have the choice to pick who the fuck you want to fuck.
Does not negate the fact that
I didn't
niggas
say
is not acting
there's a lot of people
Y'all
not
choose your
acting right.
man wrong.
Let's stop with the niggas
She's not
or
dating
let's
nigga that'll pat your
stop
hair.
with the niggas or
How do we
females.
know?
The people you're fucking with.
You got a
There's-
caution sign?
Listen,
warning
no.
label?
You have dated
Where your
less than
warning label?
1% of the population. Let's keep that 1,000. Okay. It does. It does. Listen, let me explain exactly what it means.
So because
Let me explain
she
exactly
has
what-
failed to find love, she's the problem.
Caution, slippery
Right?
when wet.
That's what you're saying?
If you are continually getting the same shit, you're the common denominator. So that's not saying you're the problem.
I don't
It's
think
the
that's
people
right.
that you are choosing. That's your decision.
It very well
Okay,
could be
you're right, but it still doesn't negate the fact that the dudes that she dealt
That
with ain't
she's
shit. So she
choosing.
can say that.
That she's choosing.
She didn't say that. I'm not
She choosing
choosing.
No,
to
the
be
right
a
one.
y'all say
race.
niggas or females. It's not every woman. It's not every man. It's
In
the
front of
people
that was never
you are. I'm
every
never
nigga.
all.
right, but my point is this: when people say that, they say that like it's everyone else's problem and not theirs. You're making the choices on who the fuck you fuck
Right,
with.
okay,
So if you keep choosing motherfuckers that's fucked up, that's a you thing.
For the first time,
And then
I agree
motherfuckers
with
is
you.
still fuck up.
I agree with you, Ira. It's definitely-
Motherfuckers, you still.
It's called accountability.
I agree with
It's
you.
called accountability.
So-
Accountability
you keep
is like
choosing the wrong
kryptonite.
motherfuckers, that's on you.
I
She
never
didn't say
agree
it
with
wasn't.
Ira.
You know
What
what?
she still said
No,
was the
no.
one that she chose.
Nina, he's right. If we continue to have bad experiences with bad people, it's our fault that we are continuing to have bad experiences with bad people. So what should we do?
Choose better.
Choose better.
And cut them off, right?
Agree.
Immediately.
Because
Moving on.
what's for you is gonna be for you. Ain't that what
You
everybody
damn-
say?
You damn straight. And it's right.
Chocolate chip cookies.
What's up, Ty? Ty's in the building,
The
y'all.
new Debbie
Hey,
cakes
Ty, we glad you're in the building, bro.
2024 is out, baby.
Seriously.
with glitter.
Oh, wedding versus party. Is that what you're asking, Famira?
I'll take the party
The
over
difference is nobody's saying why are you having a
Wedding versus
Why are you
party?
having a party? Anybody can have a party. People have parties for divorce, all kind of shit. Like I'm excited, I'm pumped up. I like she said, she done went through the therapy and blah blah blah. She feeling good about herself. I'm throwing a party for this shit. That makes sense.
Yeah, a wedding.
But
is
a wedding
stretch.
says
that's a stretch.
something's wrong with me.
She
Mentally.
could have did that at a birthday party.
And also because you cannot legalize marrying yourself. So she is
Exactly.
delusional because legally it cannot be done.
Do you know that by state?
No, she's
you know that politically by
yourself.
state.
You cannot enter a contract with yourself. A contract
Yeah, I think
I
don't think there's no legal binding contract as a singular.
It's a binding agreement between two parties.
Two or more parties.
Yeah, you cannot enter a contract with yourself. It's stupid.
So how do you know that? Do you have a service?
Because I've been in insurance and law and legality.
Yeah, we did move on to
years.
what's the reason you only had sex with someone one time and chose not to do it again to that person.
We did move to that. We
did.
Amen.
So
thank God.
this topic sucked, but he thinks that with everything.
He thinks everything sucks.
He does. So where do Nina? Did you answer that question?
No.
Go ahead.
I don't have an answer. I don't do things like that.
You don't want to marry.
So you never had sex with somebody and said, "I'm never fucking you again."
No.
Do you have?
You ain't got no one-hitter quitters.
Whatever.
What did you say?
She said she don't have sex.
Wait. Okay.
Why are you lying?
You got.
Why are you always lying? Why you fucking lying?
Man, I wish I thought I did have that.
Nina, we gonna spin the block on you.
A situation where I was like, man, fuck this nigga. I'll never fuck him again. I don't think I've had one of those.
So it's always been good.
Like,
so you choose wisely.
I'm not gonna say I choose wisely. I'm just saying I can't remember a time where I had sex with somebody and was like, yeah, I'll never fuck you.
Have you ever fucked a nigga you knew you wasn't supposed to be fucking?
I'm never supposed to be fucking nobody.
So you just
oh shit.
Touche, motherfucker. Until you married under Christian law. Under Christian law.
Under the eyes of the Lord.
The Lord. You delivered.
I shouldn't be out here doing that anyway.
Fair enough.
Amen.
All right, we're gonna go all ladies first. Mykee, then we're gonna bring it. Then we're gonna bring it to Tori. Then we go to you, B.
The reason was like I was so hyped about fucking with this nigga, a nigga that I liked, and when we finally had sex, the sex was trash. So when it was trash, it was like never. I knew I was done before I even climaxed. So it was
you did climax though.
Yeah, because of the mind thing. Like I was.
She started thinking about Idris Elba.
Yes, that's exactly.
Oh
what
no,
happened.
this is Mykee. So she's probably like Burner Boy.
Fuck you. No, I did literally think about something else to
Wiz Kid,
to my point.
Davido, Olamide. Which Nigerian nigga was you thinking about?
Was it
nothing? I
I
fuck with her about this.
That's what I do. I fuck with niggas too. I just don't.
So Nigerian niggas ain't niggas?
Wait, you said niggas too.
No, I'm talking about not African men. I already know what I'm talking about. He trying to emphasize that I fuck with.
I'm gaslighting.
So you like them scammers?
I prefer
you like
Nigerian
scammers?
men.
All
Yeah,
right.
I do.
Are you Nigerian? No. Okay.
But you
I'm
prefer
Nigerian.
African men?
She thinks she is.
I really feel like that's because
just because Kenny is.
No, African men provide a type of romance that American men just do not.
I'm glad you understand that because
I do because African men will.
No, you can't say that.
No, I will.
Because
that's fair.
Just because every man that you date with that's American.
Africa's a continent. I want to put that out there. So
whatever. So any man.
I dated more than Nigerian, so she's right by African.
Yes,
Cameroonian, Senegalese, Kenyan,
So
Ghana.
Current men.
you could also say they have a possessive side that American men
But I'm
have
okay
as well.
with
You know what?
They also don't have the same experience that African American men have had.
Why are y'all trying to discredit what she said? She
We ain't
said
had
what
the
she
same-
said.
No, we don't disagree.
I'm not.
I don't disagree.
No, the
I
moment
agree
Tori
with her.
talks is all type of disagreements. But go ahead.
I don't disagree with her. I'm gonna let her finish her point.
No, she was saying something.
I was talking and then y'all had something to say.
But I mean,
So where we
you
at?
jumping in. Go ahead, love.
What was the question?
So I was just saying that I feel that it's very true what Mykee said, that African men tend to provide romance, and African American men tend to rely on the use of their tools to complete and meet every need. But please know that you can have the biggest dick in the world and still not turn me on because you lack any type of romantic sentiments. It's very frustrating that a man can say, oh, well, I have this and I have that, but you're not doing anything outside of what you physically have, whether that be financially, whether that be, with your dick. But that does not meet all of my needs. So yeah, so sure, you can have a big dick, but if you're not being romantic, or if you don't have any type of what word do I want to use? If you're not able to provide any type of reciprocation of intimacy, then move around.
Got deep. I think just small. I feel like a guy can have a certain level of leadership and provision. And if it doesn't agree with how a woman wants it to be done or what she wants it to look like, she can still say, for a big dick nigga, he got small dick energy.
I agree. Yeah, and I don't even know why Ira emphasized the Nigerian aspect, because it has nothing.
That was
to
me
do
joking with you,
yeah,
Mike.
but that's how we got to that subject. But at the end of the day, just to Byron's point, I just feel like it's all about what you have to offer, and if you can offer more than
it's about
that,
what you're willing to give.
Yeah, what you're willing to give. Correct. If you can offer more than that, and I'm content with that, then it's good. And if you can have this big dick mindset, but if you're giving little dick energy, then yeah, it's a no-go for me.
Even if you have a
wait, elaborate on that, because you said you weren't saying physical. You said big dick mindset, but little dick energy.
But
like to me, that almost sounds like the same thing. So that's what I'm saying.
It's not.
You said mindset,
it's not,
and energy. So I'm saying, what do you mean?
So when
by
I
that?
say mindset and energy, I'm talking about your ego, the way you present yourself, the things that you're doing with your life, your morals, like all of that shit. That's why I mean energy and mindset, not just what's in your
give
penis.
me the difference. What are you saying?
I just named them.
No, what's mindset? What's energy?
So I feel like it's the same thing. Your
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand.
I use two different words, but I'm still saying
Mikey, I got you. Okay.
But that's what I said. That sounds like the same thing to me.
It is.
So let me help you, because I feel you, Mikey. So let's say like, okay, you're this dude, and you say you're promoting this and you're promoting that, and you're doing all these other things that would be
appealing,
that would be
attractive,
that would bring money into the bank, right? That would kind of put some type of stake on your name, or that would kind of highlight who you are and what you do.
Credibility.
Yeah. Boom. Thank you so much, Mikey. Appreciate it. That would bring credibility to your name. However, whenever I get with you in person, the personality that you are promoting and or trying to say that you are, or that you're giving online, and you're presenting that to me as well online, and that's not what happens in person, then it's an issue. And now you want to feel offended that I am not attracted to who you are in person, because who you are in person
is who you really are.
Is not who you presented yourself to be.
It ain't who you supposed to be.
And so that's what I think happens, is that guys tend to say, oh, I can take care of X, Y, and Z, but really you can barely take care of your own A, B, and C. That's an issue.
In what regard? Financial? What are you talking about?
Whatever you did.
But you're saying you can only take care of your money.
You're only able, so if you say, oh yes, I go out to eat here and I do this and I do that, but when we get together we're only at Waffle House, then I would say that that's
financial.
Right, it's financial. I don't disagree. I will only say this.
That's what I said.
I will only say this. I will only say men should not lead with their wallet. I will only say men should not lead with their wallet.
Right.
And that's probably I think that's the bigger problem. I think simping is the bigger problem.
What is it? Simping.
If you simping and you leading with your wallet and you sitting there saying, I'm gonna sell you on a dream. I sell you a dream if your hustle is cheap. So I won't sell you no dream. I'm gonna tell you who I am up front, and it's gonna be reciprocity. Will be up front. Cool, I know, and I get that. So I agree with you in regards to that. A man should not lead with his wallet and then backtrack. He should, like, if that's what you did, if that's what you said you're gonna be, then you need to be that. But at the same time, I feel like a guy that's saying that I'm not leading with my wallet. I am a guy that's on some standards. I'm on my purpose. A lot of women don't like that, because then it don't look like what they want to look like.
No,
it don't.
No,
I
agree with both things that he said. Don't lead with your wallet and do that, but then he said that too. That's real too.
It should be that way, but that's the point I'm making in fucking a nigga that you're probably not gonna ever fuck again, because it's like you sold me this dream that you was this one person, and now that we done got to know each other.
Yeah, we got way off topic.
No, we should.
Related.
It's related.
All right,
I said you a dream
a little bit off topic. Let me say one point to what you said though, B, because I agree with what you said, but at the same time, with what you said about dudes that leave with their wallet, which I don't do, because I'm a rich broke nigga. I'm broke too. I'm rich at heart. I'm rich at heart, but my money, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, I made some changes in my life to make me happy, but financially it hurt me a little bit.
Speaking of, sponsored by.
Yeah, listen. If you're living like me and you can't afford,
I'm living my best
to bring new ones into the world.
Sponsored by.
Plan B, one step.
One step.
Nigga, why you looking like?
Got the one step.
No, let me say.
But I will say, well, what you said is like, even the dudes, and I'm not one of them dudes, but even the dudes that lead with their wallet, sometimes when they are pulling back, sometimes when they are pulling back, it's because they're not getting what they thought they were getting out of the situation. The reciprocity is always the thing.
But it's related.
The thing that hold on.
I think that is what most people.
It's related because we say.
I think that's most people's issue.
No, it said fuck.
I know, but we just turned it into fuck with.
Yeah, I'm like, how are we?
It's still kind of relative.
Most people's issue, I think,
you wouldn't fuck with a person again if they sold you a dream. So I think it's still.
If you feel you ain't getting what you want out of the situation, that changes things for both parties.
Shit, that's a lust. She came up with a man.
Keep it lit. Sorry. It's still lit.
Marianne said this show is so emotionally erratic.
I was like, wait a minute.
How are we going from eating coochie or wings talking about your feelings? But we're not really talking about just your feelings. Let's get back on topic though. The topic
was,
what's a reason you only had sex with someone one time and chose not to do it again?
It's on Byron now.
I still have not answered this question.
No, it's on Tori. Because I said ladies first, and then we'll get to Byron.
Oh,
what was the question?
Tori didn't go.
Wait, what was your answer, Mykee?
Mine, I told y'all when the sex was trash.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. That's simple enough.
Okay.
Define trash.
It wasn't
thank
good.
you, Byron.
I had to picture somebody else to reach my
that's
climax.
what we got on the Africans. Because I said Burner Boy, which Nigerian nigga would you think about? That's how we got there.
Yeah.
Can I take the mic with you?
No.
Yeah.
Sing a song like me. I gotta sing Waterfalls to Peace sometimes.
Am I next? The pizza? Is it doing
What's
things
a reason you only had sex with someone one time and chose to not do it again?
Okay. Yeah. Are you better now?
All right. Let Tori speak, y'all.
So for my response to this question, it would have to be, if I had sex with you one time.
No, it's not an if. It's what
I had. So I have had. So if in situations where I have had sex with someone only once and I chose to not do it again, it was because there was something within our conversation that made me decide to not pursue further. I'm not someone to go into a physical contract with anybody lightly. If we decide to have sex, it's because I want to do nasty things and I trust that you're a safe person to do nasty things with. And so if I come to the point where I'm trusting you, Ty, oh my God, Ty, oh my gosh, Ty, like, can I have something like, God damn, just like, fuck, Ty, God damn.
Go ahead, finish your topic.
No.
Ty, you're on hold.
No, because Ty always want to come in and talk about
what you're saying.
No.
You're on hold.
Come on, Ty. Say what you gotta say. God damn.
Ty, you there?
That was quick.
You there? Hello?
How am I stopping somebody from answering the question?
No, you good.
No, you weren't.
Just speak your piece.
Nope, I'm not a person.
No, we said I put him on hold and said, "Go ahead," and you just stopped it on your own. Nobody, we clearly said, "Go ahead and do your thing."
Go ahead, Ty.
Well, go ahead, Ty. We're.
You're here now, Ty. Go and speak your piece. Damn.
But he's no longer there.
Come on,
go ahead.
We gotta have audience engagement.
So
don't be scared to get on the mic.
So I don't even know what I was saying anymore. So I ultimately it just boils down to when you decide that you're going to become physical with somebody, like you make that decision, kind of sign on to whatever the fuck and whoever the fuck they decide to fuck with. It just kind of is what it is. And when it comes to what I decided to say yes or no to, it's just if I don't feel like we're able to hold a conversation, which typically I've been able to vet prior. If we cannot hold a conversation with each other, then we're not fucking. I'm less of a physical person and more of a mental person. If you can fuck with my mental, then you will,
So what you're saying is you had sex with somebody and then the conversation turned trash.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't fuck him again after that?
Exactly.
Okay.
So he should shut up.
Even if honestly,
that's
honestly,
shut up.
That's for a lot of guys. Period. Though sometimes you can always talk yourself out of some pussy.
Yeah, the dick can be amazing, but if you start running your mouth and the shit that you say just does not make sense, I'm just like, why?
They say loose lips sink ships.
Yes, they do.
Indeed.
And they do. And that's why she stay tight.
Byron?
My shit kind of ratchet.
That's
so
tight.
So this I probably would have fucked her again.
Damn.
I preface it with that. But after we fucked the first time, and she said, "I gotta tell you something."
Oh damn.
I'm a man.
My name Johnny. She didn't say that. Wait a minute. Nope, that ain't happening. She did tell me though.
Oh my God.
Even more fucked up. She
Wait,
said,
what happened?
I'm so confused.
She didn't say that. She said, somebody said,
I'm a man.
That ain't what she said.
Man or not?
No, she wasn't a man. It's worse than that.
If you have, it's worse than that.
Mm.
The fuck?
So-
I couldn't find a button quick enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So after we finished, she said, "I got to tell you something." And I was like, "What's up?" She said, "I'm HIV positive." And I was like, "This is 2014. I've been tested several times."
Listen, I already knew you wouldn't have brought that up if she got you.
She
But
ain't get me.
damn,
I was strapped up, nigga.
I was wondering what was worse, and that was worse.
50 Cent get the strap, nigga.
After the
She
fact,
told me literally not even 13 seconds afterwards.
I'm lost.
that
Can
she
I
was
ask you another
HIV
question?
positive. Yes.
I'm lost for words.
Is she alive?
That motherfucker living.
people are living with their
I'm talking about this nigga killing her. I mean, unaliving her.
killing her.
I got where you was
Yeah.
going. I got where you was going.
Yeah. Because that's the type of stuff to get you unalived. You don't wait till after.
and
You got to
right.
go.
Right.
And it's crazy because
Give me a choice.
I almost didn't strap up.
Oh, wow. So was it at least good?
Nah, the pussy was good.
Yeah.
I would have fucked her
That
again.
HIV pussy good.
That HIV pussy.
That's a
This
sound
ain't
bite.
funny.
That's a horrible
It's
sound bite,
not
but I'm gonna
funny.
use it.
It's not funny, but I would have
That's a
knocked off
horrible
again.
sound bite, but it's gonna get used.
Wait, we need to get a screenshot of Nina's face.
That HIV pussy was on
No,
fire.
Byron didn't say that. Mykee said that.
Mykee
Let's be
said
clear.
that. I didn't say that.
Byron didn't say that. He just said the pussy was
I
good.
said the pussy
Mykee
was good.
said that.
I said I would have fucked her again. I prefaced it and said I would have fucked her again.
If it had not been
If
for
it
that.
wasn't if it wasn't the
So
letters
the
attached to
HIV
it.
pussy was good.
It's the 3 letters attached to it. Man.
Look at Nina.
That's why we didn't fuck again.
Somebody get a
She's probably on that stuff now
Nigga,
that
this
you
is-
can't even detect.
This is my trauma. Don't look at me and my trauma.
But
This
just
is
because
me.
you can't detect it, can you still pass it?
No, this was way before. This is like
before
2013,
that shit was
2014.
getting-
Like
That's
they
when
ain't
it
had
was-
that pill.
It was raw and uncut.
They ain't had that.
Shit,
that
Terrence.
been teaching.
Byron, are you dying?
I'm not.
No.
I'm strong.
Because this
I got my paperwork.
this
I got my
lets you
paperwork.
know how trash people are.
Because that's
trash.
Like that is so fucking trash. Like
you know, one thing I appreciate.
I feel like what happened was she knew she was wrong. She wanted you, and then she had a moment of clarity after it was all said and done. Because she probably liked you, but it was too late now.
It's too fucking late. One thing I do now is I don't care if it's HIV, AIDS, herpes, whatever it is. I have a new appreciation for somebody that will tell you up front.
Yeah.
Like anybody that'll tell you up front,
give me a choice.
Give me a choice. And if I make the choice and I swing out, strike out, nigga, I struck out.
That's why that shit against the law too, though. For people like who do shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
that's a felony.
Yeah,
that's attempted murder.
It was just something about a lady that was like naming niggas. I think in Florida somewhere, she was like walking around on the live, like naming niggas that she fucked and that she gave HIV and some shit like that. Yeah,
that's foul as fuck.
It's really fucked up.
Mine is a lot simpler.
What happened?
It was
always have one night stands though.
No,
$40.
Damn.
$40.
No.
Tell us about it, Mykee.
I think
No,
Ira
I
pays $40.
No, I don't.
I'm convinced Ira pays $40 for coochie.
Not in America.
It's too expensive.
Oh, if you go out to Mexico, you will.
Anyway,
it's inflation like a motherfucker, right?
20.
Anyway,
20.
15. 20.
And why you back there cleaning your room?
25.
Anyway, mine was a lot simpler than that. It was an odoriferous situation. It was that simple for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, odoriferous. Yeah, it was a
odoriferous.
Yeah, that too.
Odoriferous.
No,
so she was stinky.
The word is
her pH balance was in balance.
She was stinky.
The word is.
It was not a flattering fragrance.
Wait, was it the rubber though? The rubber be stinking.
Nah, I know condom smell. And I know condom smell and
so what does it smell like?
Cod? Did you say?
It smell like cod or salmon?
Listen, let me give myself a little bit of leeway here. It didn't start off like the Trinity, but it ended like the Trinity.
The Trinity, not fish sticks.
Did you say somebody die up in there?
It ended like the Trinity.
It's kids.
And it was like, the kids was in the bag. The kids was in the bag.
That don't mean they didn't smell like death.
It's not the children. My children are fruit based.
Because kids will smell like
my
death.
children are fruit based and they were in the bag.
It was
the twat.
And Tori, you have a point
today.
because a lot of niggas don't even know they shit be stank too.
No.
Yeah, that's
I drink water. You
It's
fruit.
not cum. That's like balls and shit.
I didn't have same shit. It wasn't me.
2 days ago.
Listen,
so now
but to me that's balls and shit. That's not like your nuts smell crazy.
No.
Nuts sperm be stinky. Yeah.
Y'all fuck with niggas that smoke Black and Milds and don't drink water.
Yeah, it's
like nigga ain't drunk no water in a week.
Niggas have the tendency to think that because I ate a pineapple 20 minutes before.
But listen,
digestion, baby.
Look,
no niggas think because
I'm not saying dudes can't be funky. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying
I ain't seen not one piece of fruit. I ain't seen not one piece of fruit in their refrigerator.
He's a motherfucking lie. There's a whole goddamn thing of
it's at my house.
Fruit.
Oh,
it's at my house.
Oh. Wait
a minute, motherfucker.
What's going on?
A rich boy selling that.
Are you finna prove to me you got some fruit? Do you eat it on a regular or is it in there for decoration?
Disrespect the kid.
Okay.
See them strawberries.
The strawberries, blackberries. Hey, them hoes fresh too. Hey, them hoes fresh. Them hoes fresh.
I just chopped up a whole fucking pineapple and watermelon.
Why you didn't have that for us to have? Why you didn't put that out here?
It probably ain't as sweet as it used to be.
Yeah, because it's probably been sitting there for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
I just Sheree!
Tori said exactly.
Sheree!
As she eats the fruit. That's why fruit flies and shit flies around.
It is. That's why.
That was one big regular fly. Don't disrespect my studio.
I'm trying to be helpful.
Sheree! Got me
Stop spitting on my fruit.
The fact that everybody done took a piece of fruit though. See?
I'm making sure my pH balance right.
I always bring
Sheree, come here. Fuck that game.
I always bring out the food, y'all.
Right.
We don't need Sheree to vouch for you.
We do, because you're disrespectful.
Whatever. Sharice
trying to make me
say
look bad in the world.
No,
Sharice gonna say what he needs to say to keep that rim.
We need
Nah,
somebody
Curtis,
who sniffed your sperm to tell us
Kurt
if
Dog,
it's
this
stink
was
or not.
2013.
Sheree, when did I cut up these pineapples and watermelon?
No, Kurt said it's a lot of false
it's
HIV
situational.
positives.
Oh.
Nah, that shit was her. Shit was real.
Mykee, it's situational.
My shit been clean.
I'm understanding. I'm starting to figure out what's going on. Mix my drink.
You take this bullshit.
I appreciate that though, Kirk.
Yeah, them strawberries look a little old.
Let me get that babe stick though.
Dry.
No.
God said yes.
Bring the pineapples and the watermelon
you
back.
Mouth on it.
Come sit it right here.
That's right. Keep pulling from that hole in your arm. Keep going. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Yep. Ooh, it feels so good as you suck that in from that hole. You like sucking it in? You like sucking it in from the hole?
Sucking it in.
Byron?
They think I'm weird. I don't ever get high.
What's that mean?
For you not to be a smoker.
You just keep going.
What's that mean?
Take a nap, then, Tamara. God damn it.
No, Famira, stay up.
I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Go to sleep. I'm tired.
Oh, goodness.
We all tired.
Y'all being real mad disrespectful today. Nobody's keeping you here, you bastards.
Ty said y'all date niggas with smelly nuts. No, but I know niggas nuts be stinking. I know a nigga with who not circumcised definitely be.
Sometimes it's not about a dude with smelly nuts. It's about a dude with dirty habits.
Yeah, I agree.
You went straight to the.
They play us so good to my. You know, I only have this one girl, and you're my only girl, and all the bullshit.
We passing around BV.
Bullshit.
All right, so we all covered that. So let's move on.
I got to check Kurt. Kurt, you got to do the
plus
immediate
size
edit 6 more times.
influencer demands airlines provide free extra seating to obese people. I'm going to play the clip, y'all. It's shorter than the Marry Yourself lady. So,
you promise?
So calm down. I just wanted y'all to have full perspective. I thought I was doing the right thing, but goddamn, y'all giving me the blues. This is 42 motherfucking seconds.
30-second minimum.
Did you know that more than 1 billion people in the world are plus size? That's roughly 13% of the population. And yet, many airlines still don't have clear policies in place to accommodate plus size passengers. That's why I've started a petition calling on the FAA to require every airline to have a clear customer size policy in place for plus size passengers. No one should have to endure the discomfort, embarrassment, and discrimination that often comes with being a plus size passenger trying to navigate air travel. By signing this petition, you can help us demand that airlines take concrete steps to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for all passengers. Whether you're plus size or not, everybody deserves to be treated with dignity and respect when they fly. Let's work together to make sure that the travel industry serves everyone, not just a select few. Sign and share this petition, and let's make a difference.
Listen, there's no way for me to turn it off. Clearly, you see Tori is fat shaming.
I am not laughing with her.
I was listening attentively like I assumed everybody else was. This motherfucker said, you know what I'm saying? She can't unbig her back for the summer. and you see, she can't even stop.
Oh,
she can't even stop.
She gonna marry herself. She gonna marry herself.
She's definitely gonna marry herself. No, actually, she got a boyfriend. She does a lot of blogs. She got a lot of fans.
I promise you.
She's more popular than all of us.
She is popular because she loves herself enough to post herself. I'm not laughing about that. I just.
I'm getting it from the internet, Kurt. Where else? Ty, don't do that. Don't do that, Ty. Don't do that. Hey, shout out to my brother Ty for, you know what I'm saying, big love. Bro, don't say that. Don't say good night. We gotta discuss this. So what is Tori? What is your thought process? No, you know what?
Don't start with
Get yourself together. Mykee, what is your thought process on the situation?
I mean, I think she got a point because a lot of fat people get on flights. They
and we gotta do special stuff for them?
No. So what happens is a lot of overweight, I'm not gonna say fat, a lot of overweight people get on flights, they buy their tickets, they book their trips, and they get on the flight, and then they wait to the last minute to tell them you can't ride because of your weight. No. What she's saying
she's a big motherfucker. She knows she got to buy 2 seats.
Yeah, but what she's saying is they need to set a standard to say if you're over a certain weight or whatever, you cannot.
There is. If you can't click the mother. Yes, they are. If you can't
weight limit, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't wait till I get on there to try on a fucking seatbelt. You need to set a weight limit, and that's why I was telling you. I think in Switzerland somewhere they have a survey going on where they want people to weigh themselves before they get on the flight. But it's not to discriminate and say you can't fly. It's more so to say like we want to be able to.
What is the average?
And we want to make sure we can accommodate a certain weight. So we want to know the average weight what's the highest, what's the lowest. That way we can put it in writing in the fine print. If you over a certain amount, we cannot accommodate.
Okay, so to that point then. Okay, to that point. If you have to then say, if you have to attest, say I'm 250 pounds, is that not then? Is that not then discriminatory?
No, because
am I
discriminating?
It's a safety issue. It's a weight. It should be a weight
like
requirement.
If you go to the theme park and they say you got to be this tall to ride, or
I
you can't weigh over this.
I think it's fair. All right, let's say it's fair. I think if she wants to be able to ride and have special accommodation for a seat, she shouldn't be able to carry on.
She didn't.
That's a good point, Kurt.
She can't have a carry on.
Special accommodation.
She got to have special accommodation to have a special seat.
Standard set for people who are.
So they need a whole special plane.
No, they need to be able to say this is the standard. If you weigh over a certain amount, then we cannot accommodate.
But she doesn't want that.
That's what she's saying.
She wants you to. She want to be able.
No,
to
she wants them to just. She wants them to look. Y'all wasn't listening.
I listened when you sent it to me
she
earlier.
Okay, but I'm saying there's other shit though.
Oh, you got it earlier? That's nice.
Listen.
That's nice.
I didn't send it to her earlier.
She want a special row of seats.
Just talking, and I said what this shit was in the fucking group.
Yeah.
Because she called and said, "What's this thing?" I said, "Go look at the thing." Like I always tell everybody.
Right.
But anyway, the thing is, if you listen to her whole piece, she wants them to make bigger seats, make the bathrooms bigger, all this shit. The airlines just had to be bailed out by the motherfucking government.
That hoe gonna crash.
How the fuck are we gonna go like? Oh, we got to change all the seats.
Definitely said they have to.
They're in the business to make money. So, and some will accommodate you specific ways. She even named the ones that do special accommodations. Southwest.
You gotta buy 2 seats.
No. If there's extra seats, they'll automatically allow you to get it for free. Or, and if you pay, they'll still give it to you for free and reimburse you.
She was saying, don't wait till I get
there was a couple other airlines that she said that for. Like, this is another question of accountability.
Yeah, get your fat ass in the gym.
Everybody doesn't have to conform to you.
That's not what she was saying.
Yes, the fuck she
was saying they have to have a standard.
Bro, can we see the lady again?
There are though. There are. Every airline has a standard of what it is to fit in the seat. If you go, as soon as you go buy your ticket and go online,
what airline
tells you all the
says
shit
you got to be less than 300 pounds to
it's
ride?
Not, it doesn't say weight. It says
what
about.
She's saying,
it says about whether or not you can click the seat belt. Blah blah blah. You got
so I have to buy the ticket, book the trip, get on the plane, and then
if you've been on a plane one time,
you too big to be on
that
bitch.
What you got to deal with.
Seatbelt don't click.
This is what I'm talking about. Everybody pretends like this is all new shit, man. This has been the same way forever.
So, Ira, it's not that it's
wow.
It's not that it's new shit. It's more so that it still has not been addressed.
It has been addressed.
No, it has not.
They made a standard. They have a design standard for the plane. They do have a design standard for the plane.
Nobody in here is comfortable on the regular seat. But that's the average, what they set an average size for the seating.
Okay.
If you know you're big as fuck, don't fly Spirit.
You gotta have a big ass plane.
What's the definition of big as fuck?
That girl,
morbidly obese, is big as fuck.
They have a standard. They have a standard. They have a BMI standard. We do have a BMI standard. We do have a BMI standard that says what obesity is.
I bet you most of us in this room are obese.
So
by the BMI standard, I'm obese.
So Ira and Byron, can y'all both do me a favor?
Yes.
And book a flight recently. Book a flight, and I want for you to notice any type of questioning about your weight or size.
I'm fine.
That's discriminatory.
No, yes, it may be discriminatory. However,
there's stipulations on there about when you can put the seatbelt on and shit.
Okay, yes, but you're calling it discriminatory. However, if it's not laid out, this seat is designed for
someone who can buckle the seatbelt.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so if you want to judge somebody for their weight or their size or whatever the case may be, but if someone books a flight and it does not say, hey, this seat is not designed for someone who is less than
a certain amount,
XYZ, then yes, like it should be, hey, if you are outside of the perimeters of ABC,
I didn't disagree
XYZ,
with that. I did not disagree.
Then
with that.
you should you should consider being
Getting
a
the
part
fucking
of
gym.
our whatever you want to call
see
it.
your plus size.
Whatever you want to call it.
But that's
to
why
where
the people in Switzerland
to where you
doing...
are taking up 2 seats.
I did
And-
not disagree with that. What
right,
I'm saying
but y'all
is
being hateful as fuck.
I'm not being hateful.
Yeah,
I'm just
y'all are.
saying
Y'all are being hateful.
you already know.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all being hateful.
all right, so we gonna
That's not being
accountability.
hateful. You know who you
Accountability
are.
then.
Come on, man.
Let's do accountability. So this
That's
woman
all
ain't
I'm
never
saying.
flew
Be
on a flight.
accountable. Let's stop
You
that.
already know what the
Everybody
seats look
owes you
like.
something shit.
You
Some
know what
people-
these seats look
some
like.
people have not ever flown on a flight, and I booked
She
a
has
girls
lots
trip.
of flights.
Okay,
You ain't never seen the movie, so we gon'
average person. If
the
I book my
anomaly.
first
This
girls
is the
trip-
anomaly.
Okay, but that's why she's speaking up, because she's speaking on the behalf of all people who are like her. And what she's saying is, okay, I don't want to go through booking my trip, booking my flight, get to the airport, get on the plane, and then y'all tell me I can't fucking fly because of my weight. Y'all
Nobody
need to
ever
have
they
shit
never
laid out
say
up
that.
front. But that's what
That's what's happening.
That's
though.
what's
They
going
no,
on.
they
BMI
are
is not
never
for
saying
They're
that.
not going to
They'll
say
tell-
it.
They'll tell you need a secondary seat or something like that.
Yeah, and
That's some
if the flight is
bullshit.
full,
It's not some bullshit. If you know you're big as fuck and you
But
can't
You know
fit a
you
small
big
ass
as
seat.
fuck.
If
You
being
know
big
you
as
big
fuck,
as fuck.
No, but if
You
being
know
if,
you
if,
big.
if being big as fuck
Yes.
is going to be a point in which how my flight ticket changes, then that should be a part of my ticket purchasing process.
Upfront.
that's what
The
she's saying.
upfront.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
fair enough.
That should be a part of my
that's
ticket
what I did. I
purchasing
never
process.
disagree with you. I said then,
It is though.
If
you
then
can't buckle
have
the
to-
fucking
if I have to
seatbelt,
ask
you need a secondary
If I have
seat.
to ask you that, do you meet the requirement of the size?
Okay,
Is that not
and I
discriminatory?
hear
What
you.
is the
But
requirement?
to Ira's point,
there has to be a size.
They can't
There
say
isn't one.
Byron.
they
That's what
can't
she's
say
saying.
pounds or this or that and the
There
other
is
because
no
of
one.
discriminatory
That's
things.
discriminatory.
yes, no,
not.
but you know
It
what?
becomes
But
discriminatory.
if me being able to buckle my seatbelt is a point of me being able to have a comfortable ride to my destination, or being able to, or being required to change my flight because my wide ass for my one seat that I was granted permission to have
Right, true.
is not accommodating.
You paid
It's
for
not
it. I don't
accommodating
disagree with that.
for the rest of the flight. Then that's a problem. Then y'all need to state that shit.
So I have to ask you. I then have to ask you the question.
So they got to
how much do you weigh?
You got to
I gotta change my
millions
design
and millions
standard.
of dollars.
Yes.
I gotta change my
To a-
design standard.
No,
yes.
that's
I have to
crazy.
change my design
That's
standard
what-
Because
what
everybody
To
is not
accommodate
your
the few. That's
standard.
crazy.
to the
It
anomaly
is what
of
it
people,
is. That's
I-
life.
and that's not gonna
fucking
happen.
life.
It
that's
is.
why
It's
not gonna
life that this shit ain't naturally going to fit for you.
Why you-
Nobody in this room
You
likes
need
the
to
regular
fucking drive.
plane seat. None
you
of
need
us.
to drive.
Why y'all act like they didn't put Sheila off that plane when she tried to sit down next to Mike?
Who? Sheila?
Oh, why did I get married? Sheila
She
tried
sure
to
did.
sit
That was
next
in the
to Mike,
movie.
and they told her
She
she
sure
had to
did.
drive because she was
She
too
sure
big.
did.
And
That was
did
in a
not
movie.
happen.
That didn't
But
happen
it's-
in
but
real
it's
life.
That was
life.
discrimination.
Hold on, because when you think about
Inside
what's going on, we like to throw out the things and saying, oh well,
Exactly,
If they-
Chrissy. If you need more space, purchase first class.
Go ahead, Nina. I'm
First
sorry.
class.
Nina,
No, go ahead,
please
Nina,
talk.
Nina.
Just talk over his
Come on.
Please talk over his.
Girl, you got
What you say, Nina? I
You
ain't
shouldn't
hear
have to.
Go, Nina.
You shouldn't have to,
because
Nina.
it's like, okay, so we're saying someone buys a ticket, right? You can't say, oh, if you weigh this much, you can't buy this ticket. But to get to a plane, to get on a plane and then tell you have to buy 2 seats, that's exactly what the fuck they're saying.
That
Yeah.
it is.
Let's stop trying to pretend like the shit is, oh, because they didn't specifically say it. That's not what they're saying. They're being discriminatory and
Yeah.
telling you have to buy 2 seats without saying you have to buy 2 seats because you're fat as fuck.
Yeah.
It's
So if they
exactly
ask
the
you up
same
front,
thing.
it's
If you
I
can't
ask you
fit in
up
the seat,
front,
how is that discrimination?
discrimination.
You can't fit in the fucking seat.
But if the
If I
flight
ask
is
you up
okay, what if
front.
the flight is completely booked and I don't have the option to buy another seat?
Yo,
Now I
ass
just
on.
wasted my fucking time and my fucking money because I can't reach my
You know if
destination.
you're big as fuck and you can't fit in a seat.
How
Unless
the
it's
fuck
your
am I
very
supposed-
first time flying.
No, then that's why it should be it should
Up
be a
front?
part of some type of procedure.
We just throw
That-
accountability out the window.
No,
these
it's not about accountability.
Yes, it is.
It's about
Definitely is.
inclusiveness.
That shit
It's
gone.
about inclusiveness.
And that's what she's saying. And that's what she's
Her
saying.
thing is
Inclusiveness.
because
So-
being inclusive.
So is
Y'all
it
are
then
so
not a
fucking
problem for me to
heartless.
ask you up front?
Y'all
Are
are
you
so
obese?
fucking heartless.
no, I don't think that's a problem.
It's
I-
That's the
y'all so
discriminatory
fucking
part.
heartless. That's
It
so
will become
ridiculous.
If it will prevent
if you think
you
you
from
got to think
using-
of it like a business.
No,
if I
if
start
it's a-
asking you if you don't meet the certain
If
weight,
it's a
requirement,
safety
Y'all are
issue,
thinking
that's
like
just
fucking
like I
men.
said. If you go to a fucking amusement park and they say you're not this tall, you cannot ride. That's not discriminating. That's saying
No, it's
safety.
not.
It's a
It's
standard. standard.
concerned.
There's a fucking standard,
Exactly,
man.
but that
So
does
you
not
saying
mean
they
it's a
should change the standard?
discrimination.
Are you saying they should change the standard?
If I buy a ticket
She said they should
and
outline
my my safety. Go ahead, answer.
What, Big Mike?
Caller, you're on the QTNA show.
They like you, mother.
Hey, this is Marionette.
What's up, Marionette?
So this is what a lot of people are misunderstanding. When it comes to you flying, it's not just about your weight. You have to pay attention to the cabin pressure. You also have to pay attention to this entire metal tin that is flying at a compressed level mid-air. And all of that has to be configured and balanced out. This woman has made other statements, and it's not just in this video.
Exactly.
And
That's what I was trying to say.
I posted the comment that she said verbatim. And she says, we're not asking for special treatment or accommodation. We just want 1 or 2 or 3 extra seats for free, depending on what comfort level we want.
And she also made a post saying that some airlines do accommodate that. So fly that fucking airline if you know that.
Exactly. You can't complain about a particular airline that has standards because they're not just going for what you want. They're going based
What
off
is
of
it called?
more
Weight friendly?
feeling discriminated.
You can. JetBlue.
Now, if you
Southwest,
also, I posted in there as well. If you go into these theme parks, the theme parks have the same thing, and it's not just for you have to be this tall to ride. If this particular ride requires excessive movement, you need to be able to sit in these seats. They complained about that at first. So then they put the seats out in front.
Like the Mr.
If you
Freeze
can buckle this seat down, then you got a complaint saying that you are being exploited.
Yeah.
You just want to find something to complain about when your safety is at bay. So if it don't work to your standards, you want to yell, holler, you want to do whatever you want to do to sit up there and have an audience because you just want to be able to say something. If nobody's catering to you the way you want to be able to complain. If we didn't put these safety measures out up front, you would complain on too. But when we put these safety measures out front and you are affected by said safety measures, now you want to complain and holler victim.
It's definitely a double standard.
Come on now.
It's definitely a double standard.
Come on now.
But what happens?
It's not a double standard. It's not just you
They're in
flying
the
by
business to
yourself.
make money too. Accommodating every single person is goofy, man. Like
You're not
gonna win.
You can't win. You
when
can't
you
win.
fly,
You're not gonna win.
when the thing is that
This
you
is
have a selfish
business.
mindset when you are flying and you are concerned about yourself and not the other 140 some odd people, including children that are on this flight to get to where they need to get to as well.
You
They have
are
to
the
adhere to the
anomaly.
guidelines. You are not exempt because in some situations, yes, it is a health situation where you can't, your weight can be adjusted. But if your health is at bay, and you have to consult with your physician before you fly.
But in order for them
So
to
there's
be
no
able to
difference for
determine
them
that,
looking at your face.
Preach.
they still got to know your weight.
And they gotta ask you your
But
weight.
that's
And
your
when they
personal
ask you your weight, it's
Your
different.
I said
personal
it's a double
position.
standard though, because in order for them
How
to
is
be
that
able
a
to
double
make
standard?
because if you want to be concerned about your safety at one point or everybody else's safety, and what they're saying is, okay, we don't have the capacity to host you because of your weight, and then you get mad because they worried about your weight. That's what makes it a double standard, because it's like, are you concerned
It's not
about
a
the
double
safety?
standard if they're worried about you. It's not just your safety that they're worried about.
That's why I said everybody else's too.
She's complaining.
I think y'all are actually
she's
talking
not just
the
complaining
same
for
thing.
herself.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
She's,
I got
but
one question.
she's not complaining about everybody else. She's complaining that she doesn't have to spend additional funds to accommodate her and feels that they should give it to her for free. She's not saying anything about a weight that she has a medical
We had the
condition
same
over.
point. I
You gotta
just
pay
made
She's
sure
even
you-
had videos where
That's the
she's
same
wearing
thing.
oxygen masks.
I ain't
So
never
if
had
she's
an
going
accommodation
out-
that I ain't had to pay extra.
There are
You
people
gotta
who
pay
are in the
extra. You have to
military
pay
who
extra.
have been
You gotta pay extra.
incapacitated to certain risks, but they have to pay extra. Why is it that you have to be the exemption? That's
So-
the problem.
Marionette, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I completely agree with you 100%. But my issue is that whenever a person is booking a flight, it should be, hey, do you exceed XYZ pounds for whatever? if you do exceed XYZ, you will require an additional blah blah blah. So that way you're
here's where that is an issue. Here's where that is.
That's when you open yourself up to discrimination.
No, you're right.
That
That's
becomes
discriminatory,
an
but
issue.
it does
That
say that that's what the
becomes an
seatbelt thing
issue
is about.
if I put that up front, you're going to feel offended again. It goes back to you having to have something up front.
You may feel offended, but it's the fucking truth. It's the truth.
But that's not. But what I'm
As
saying,
offended as
don't
we may
miss what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if that's put out up front, you miss the message. You miss the concerns about saying, hey, if this is A, B, and or C, these are your next alternatives. But because you don't see that up front, you're complaining that it's not up front. When if you actually look deeper into the guidelines of any and every airline that you fly, they make that statement within their fine print.
They make it clear within their fine print, but it's not
but
made clear.
You are with you all day, every day. You know if your weight is a problem when you have issues getting in a regular vehicle. So you getting on an airline and expecting somebody to point out to you like follow the bouncing ball is crazy.
Right. No, but what we're saying is even with the conversation now is, so if we say that, then it's discriminatory. It says it. So what are we talking? It literally says it in the fine print. So what are we talking? If it's in the fine print that you have to be in the
she's complaining. The issue is that it's in the fine print, but you don't want to read the fine print because you want somebody to handhold you and say it up front.
No.
But if they put it up front, you want to complain that they're exploiting you up front. That's the problem. You want it your way. You're feeling there's an entitled tone that's coming. That's the problem.
No,
the problem is you're feeling entitled because you want it up front of your face, but if it's up front of your face, you're upset that somebody's singling you out. Pick a lane.
No, because I'm saying, like here, what the issue has been made is that, okay, well, if you say that, then it's discriminatory, right? That's what was said here. That's what was said. If you say that, then it's discriminatory. If it's in the fine print, it's what they said. It was the same shit.
That's true.
Saying. So if it's in the
but
fine
I'm saying,
print,
but
then that's what it says. So it can't.
Nobody's going to argue with you there.
But that's what
no one's going to argue with you there. But I'm saying the reason it's not put in the forefront because they don't want to look like, oh, we're fat shaming.
The issue
every company has
standards.
Every company has, every airline has standards because if they don't have those standards, guess what? Something happens. You have every room, right, and reason
to sue and stuff.
You're right. Your safety is not in.
That's 100%.
No, you're right, Marinette, and we appreciate that. I'm gonna let you go now and let the panel speak. But thank you. You made some great points that I agree with.
Yeah. So no, I think I completely get where Marinette is coming from. Is that if as a person, yes, you make all these complaints, and yes, they are heard, but the issue is that it's not consistent. It's not a consistent enough issue, or it's not a consistent problem brought to their attention to where change is being made. So where change is being made is that, yes, if you elect that you are an overweight person, then you can get a larger seat. However, it's not going to be something that's offered to you in the purchase of your ticket. And I recently have purchased multiple seat tickets, and I not once was offered or asked if my seat was belonging to someone. Did you want to answer that?
Oh, Ty, go ahead, finish.
And I not once was offered it or asked if my purchase was being made to someone who was outside of the equation of what is made comfortable. They don't have to do it. But let's just be known, like, yes, it's a complaint that is made by people who are uncomfortable with whatever current configurements there are for flights. But I think that just kind of dials down to people who are uncomfortable with the current configurements of what is a normal flight. Like, that's just going to have to continue to be a fight, unfortunately.
That's true.
I don't know anybody who is comfortable in a regular plane seat.
I like business class.
We all don't like them.
I like
if you
business
can't
class.
fit comfortably, there is an option. It's called business class, first class.
I ride business class.
Even in those, though, if you over a certain weight, you still can't buckle the
But
seatbelt.
that's you got to be extraordinarily big to not be comfortable in business class.
How do you know? How would you know unless you get up there and sit in the seat?
But to even say that everybody here, no,
my legs real
I've
wide.
never had an issue with fitting comfortably in a seat, and I don't feel like I'm ever in a seat and I'm uncomfortable because of how I feel the seat. To me, I'm uncomfortable because of the way the motherfuckers sit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you either sit up like this or you can't a thing. So no, everybody, you know what I'm saying, it's like that. What's I believe what sis is going on to, and especially with her wanting shit for free. Well, because so and so airline does it, you can't make everyone
Exactly. Go fly that airline.
Yeah, go fly that airline. But hey, but even if still, let's just put this out there, and it could be far fetched, but it can be done. Like, and let's say in the future, at this point in the world, we should know that everybody ain't the same size. Mm-hmm. When they started building planes, they weren't thinking about overweight people. They built planes based on the specs that they had,
based on the average,
and this is what the seats are going to look like, right? Now, that plane, let's say that American Airlines bought this plane built the plane. The whole plane was built in, let's say, 1940, right?
Damn,
let's just say that.
Ago,
so since 1940,
you ain't flying no plane that been built in 1940.
No.
Go ahead.
The design standard has changed, but go ahead. We got you.
Not the point. How many times has a plane been built, right? Yeah. How many times has a plane, not just for this line, how many times has a plane been built? At what point, people are probably saying, what point are we not going to start making the seats bigger?
That's why I was telling y'all about Switzerland.
Business.
They're doing a survey right now.
But
there are airlines that are doing different things to accommodate people and stuff like that. But at the same time,
charge more for it. Themselves before they get on the flight.
But even that,
I'm gonna let Ty come in though, because he's waiting.
He's saying, okay,
I'm gonna let Ty come in and say what he has to say.
That's why I said it's a double standard.
Ty, go ahead.
The point in this situation, anytime weight is brought into the reason, then it's wrong. Whatever your response is, if you bring weight into it, it's wrong. It's not about weight. It's about, can you fit in the seat? That has nothing to do with your weight. A 6'9" guy he's gonna be asked to do the same thing. It has nothing to do with his weight.
Yeah, but she did bring them into it as well. I'm just throwing it out.
Right.
She did bring in extra tall people too. Go ahead.
Right. But what keeps being said is weight. So you can't ask somebody their weight up front because it doesn't matter. Because just like I posted,
it's not just weight. There's other issues. As far as
if a person who weighs 200 pounds and 6 foot has a different frame than someone who's 5'2", 200 pounds, and there's a chance that 6 foot person is not going to have the issue that the 5 foot, 200 pound person has.
I see what
so you can't ask that question up front. So if that plane doesn't have those accommodations, they don't know that until you get there. It's not their fault. It's not the customer's fault. It's just circumstances.
But Ty,
and it's not a but. It's not a but. It's not a but. It's not a but. It's not a but.
It's that plane. It is the operators of the plane's job to know.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is their job.
How the fuck they know that? If you book a flight, hold on, stop. Let me say this. If I book a flight right now,
that's their insurance.
If I book a flight right now, how the fuck they know how big I am?
How could they know ahead of time who's boarding the plane?
Because that's who buys the fucking ticket.
Okay, I don't have a spectrum. I don't have a thing where I see how tall you are. We don't know that.
Don't nobody know that. Who says who?
Could be the same weight, but they're 6'5".
That's
you can't ask weight, then you can't ask height because that's discriminatory, right? But it says it in the fine print, so we have to throw out the discriminatory. It just is what it is.
It's very sad.
The lady, what she's saying is, what she was trying to say is if they can do it, why can't everybody?
I feel
that's more where she was.
Yeah.
Fly the airline that accommodates you.
Why can't everybody?
If you don't like Spirit because the seats are tight, fly American. Like everybody got choices.
Even if you fly American.
Exactly, but we all have choices.
Even
I mean,
if
you
you
can't blame
American.
the companies
Then
all the
walk,
time,
catch a boat, get on a bus or drive your car.
Get on a bus.
Or a train. Them seats is nice and big on the train.
So because you're
gonna be a long trip.
So because you're larger than a quote unquote average person, you cannot enjoy.
I'm not larger than an average person.
No, that's
but every
not.
time I get on the flight,
let her finish that one time because that's not what she was saying. She's saying in general because of this individual. Go ahead.
So because an individual is larger than the average person, they cannot enjoy the accommodation of taking a flight. They have to take a train or they have to take a bus. And I don't think that should be fair, because in the event that someone is larger or overweight, I think if that is going to change an airline's or a bus or whatever, if that's going to change their perspective on who they can have, then that should be a part of their onboarding process.
That's not possible, though. I hear what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying.
That's not possible.
I know that you're saying that it should not be possible. But whatever.
I want to say this and we'll get off the topic. The thing.
No, hold on. Can I finish so I can hang up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm not a large guy, but I can tell you that when I'm on the flight, I always have problems with the person sitting in front of me letting their seat back because I do have long legs. Do I need to bitch about that? Just saying. It is what it is.
No, you wouldn't want to, but because the person who does complain, they're entitled to feel it. Period.
She's entitled to
complain.
She's entitled to complain.
This is a business.
But the fucking American Airlines not gonna change their policies because of her.
They gotta change the standard. They have to change the standard of the design.
They doing in Switzerland.
No, they don't.
There are
They do have to
airlines
change
that
the
are
standard
making
to accommodate
that change.
people. To accommodate
No,
the
they
people,
don't have
to
to.
accommodate
That's
overweight people,
business.
they would then have to accommodate
But
the
they're trying
design.
to. And they're
It's a
trying.
I'm
business.
supposed to lose money
It is a
and
business.
take away
No.
5 seats.
You don't lose.
Bro, I'm not
So I
gonna
can
take
make
away
the
no
seats bigger.
seats.
That's not
You
gonna happen.
redesign the plane.
Bro, they don't have to.
Yeah,
They don't
Only
have
black
to.
people tell businesses
We all
how
have
to change.
options. If I
their
get on the
business
plane and I know
plan.
that seat's small,
You ain't
I
gotta
have the
get on that
option to get the
motherfucker.
bigger seat. It might cost more, but
Exactly.
that's the option. It's not their fault that I'm
And that's
uncomfortable in the
what they're
seat.
doing. But it's not starting in America. It's starting in other places like Switzerland. That's why I keep bringing up Switzerland, because they're literally doing the survey so that they can redesign their planes to where this is not an issue. Like, it is an ongoing issue, but some airlines are taking the initiative to make a change and make it work.
I don't want to pay the
So I'm
cost.
not.
And
I
then
don't
we all
want to
got
pay
to
the
pay for
cost.
that.
I don't want
And
to pay the cost.
That's what Byron is over here saying.
I don't want to
too,
pay the
that we have
cost.
to pay
At the
for
end
it.
of the
Yes,
day,
fuck
we
you.
gotta
If
pay the
they're
cost.
changing, if they are taking out more seats to make the seats bigger,
No, not
plane
gotta
tickets
pay
are
the
going to
cost.
be more
not
expensive.
We
taking
pay
out
the
more
cost.
seats. They're
Then how?
redesigning the plane.
How?
If the
A bigger
redesign
fucking
costs,
plane.
I work at Aeronautics right
do you
now.
know
It's
how,
gonna
do you know how
cost.
big, how much of a difference it is to change the size of a plane?
Imagine.
There's a reason why Boeing 747 has been in existence for so long. It's not easy to design a whole plane to accommodate a small
But
group
it's
of people.
2023, and it's time to take those measures.
And everybody gonna have to check their bags and pay.
You are a business owner, right?
Yeah, Soul
Because
Plane
this
was
is
not a
we're talking
real.
about money.
Say that again, bro.
Soul Plane was not real.
That if they change the seats, then
Crazy.
people need to pay for the change.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't pay for the change.
But you're saying we're not all going to
Everybody
pay.
pays
Everyone
for the
is going to
change.
feel the burn if they have to do that.
Everybody pays for the change.
I think it's specifically the people.
No, to redesign a plane,
If they're
everybody pays for
redesigning
that.
planes, we all are going to feel the effect of that.
No, everybody can be right.
Planes. They're redesigning planes to accommodate BBLs. So what the fuck are we even talking about? Like, that's so
What airline is redesigning for accommodate BBLs? They allow people to sit differently.
Y'all retarded. Bye. This is
Goodness.
I think we agreed to disagree on this.
Obviously.
motherfucker.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say they take out this plane, takes out 6 seats, right? And they make like Joe is 300 pounds. So now we're gonna add, let's say, 3 bigger seats. Mm-hmm. Joe, Keith, and Aaron, or Joe, Tasha, and Sally, they pay the difference. That's what I'm saying.
That's not business though. That's not business.
That's what business class is.
That's not business.
But that's what I was trying to say to you. You said we all
you have an option to get a bigger seat.
Y'all pay the cost.
Business class, right? Business class tickets cost more than
exactly than regular.
So so let's say that if they have to do it in economy, right? Because somebody can't afford business, and if Joe fat ass want to sit in business, then Joe fat ass gonna have to pay.
They have to.
They have that option right now.
They have to redesign the plane. If they gotta redesign the plane, they have to create a new plane.
Yes.
They gotta create a new. If they gotta you do have to create a new plane because the plane that you're talking about does not exist. That plane does not exist.
They can make a plane and they can't take out seats.
They can. So they have redesigned the plane.
And that's less seats, which means less revenue, which means we're charging you more for the ticket.
Redesigned it.
What she's saying is it doesn't have to mean less revenue because that person is paying extra for those accommodations.
That's what first class
so
is. And
that's what
business
first
class.
class is.
Okay,
So
then we
you gotta pay for first class.
Okay, so
which means which means I gotta stretch out first class. So first class was these first 6 seats, or you gotta stretch out first class to accommodate these people. I gotta redesign my plane.
And you make the people who are paying for those seats.
True. But I had to redesign.
That small minority's not gonna pay for that whole
make it
redesign. Everyone will.
Still gonna make it back. Yeah,
No, they do not. They got a standard. They got a standard for the 747.
I just
The
told
747
y'all
is
they
a
doing it right
standard.
now.
Should never ended on this question.
They're doing it right now. So y'all saying it can't be done, but it's
No,
being
I'm
done.
not saying it can't be done. I'm saying they have to redesign the plane.
Look it up.
They gotta redesign.
They're redesigning planes.
That's all I said. I said they gotta redesign the plane.
Yeah, but you think everyone's not gonna pay for that?
That's what
We
she's
all
saying.
play.
Everybody don't have to pay for
Yeah,
it.
we do. We pay for the redesign.
If they're redesigning a plane,
we pay for the
cost is gonna
design.
be pushed on to you.
That's your hypothetical.
No,
it's not hypothetical. That's how business works.
I work at an aeronautical company. I know. I already know Lockheed Martin is not finna make.
I was about to say Byron worked for Lockheed Martin. Can't none of us sit here and tell us better than he will know about that.
I'm not gonna make myself eat the cost of me to have to redesign a plane for a new customer. I got a new customer that's overweight, and I'm gonna make the customer pay the cost.
You make that
everybody pays the cost because I then have to redesign a plane.
I disagree.
Everybody, and I disagree with you because I am in that industry. And I already know how that works.
The people in Switzerland gonna test it out, Mary.
And they gonna do the same thing. They gonna spread that cost
on all the
across
consumers.
Everybody. Because if I don't,
it's not 12 people in Switzerland.
If I don't spread the cost across everybody, I am discriminatory. I'm discriminatory against a certain specific group of people. So I gotta spread the cost against everybody.
Quanda said
I
she
can't
need
just
all of y'all to support her
people.
Kickstarter for BBP Airlines, Big Beautiful People.
Like
where our seats accommodate your meat.
Like soul plane.
And you can smoke a blunt on that motherfucker.
I'm
You smoke blunts, drink whatever you want to.
I'm all
You can bring your own liquor on that bitch if you want to. We can do whatever we want. Soul Glow.
We gotta move on.
We're gonna call that Soul Glow.
He been stuck on this topic. People getting mad.
Man, it went real left. That's why I said I hate that I finished on this question. But it's just, but if they're doing that, y'all do understand that cost gets passed to everybody.
It probably does, but I still think it's worth it to be inclusive. You gotta include everybody.
No comment.
No, when shit happens, we all eat the cost of shit all the time.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal. Look at
so
inflation.
we cannot.
So prices go up.
Look at inflation.
We can't act like it don't exist though. We cannot. So that's all. That's the only point I'm making. Then the cost goes to everybody. So in order to accommodate an anomaly group of people, everybody pays the cost.
It's still doable. We're doing that right now with the LGBTQ acceptance and shit like
and
that.
The plus.
It's happening. That's what I'm saying, but it's happening. The world is evolving. People are changing. Things are changing. So I think it's definitely okay.
So do you want to be on the flight with overweight people?
I don't mind.
Care.
That don't bother
you okay
me.
with
If
that?
I have my elbow room and they have their elbow room, why in the fuck does it
And
matter?
if you can give me a bigger
This is the
and
weight
wider
requirement.
Big motherfuckers beside you, you're not gonna have that elbow.
That motherfucker. You better fly priority.
If two big motherfuckers is beside you, you don't have that elbow room.
You ain't got it.
I don't care.
But
I
if-
don't
but if
care.
all-
I don't care. I don't care.
If all the seats,
I
I'm
don't
gonna put my
care.
leg on your ass.
I don't care.
if all the seats was bigger and wider, I would be happy anyway. If I had no space in every seat, I'd be good.
Lizzo's on my row. I don't care. I don't care. All Lizzo's paid for their spaces. I don't care. I don't care.
I think they should do Spirit.
I don't care.
Just fly
That's
Spirit,
so
man.
fucking disrespectful, Byron.
The fly Spirit.
Yeah, Byron, for you to say that overweight people need to just fly Spirit, yes.
No, they shouldn't. They'll never fit on the plane.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He definitely didn't say that. They'll never fit on a plane.
No, he was saying like
Shit is tight for me, nigga. I'm like,
I didn't say that.
I hate it here.
Tori was mad at me.
Yeah, she finna
Tori
whoop
was
your
mad at me a
ass.
long time. I didn't say that, Tori. I didn't say that. I promise to God, I didn't say.
Look how she
She
was
cut
like, you
my.
better not.
She be cutting the eye to me all night. I didn't say that.
I just feel like it should just be, it should just be, hey, like these are our requirements. Do you fit these requirements? If you don't fit the requirements, then hey, you're you need to pay XYZ for extra seating to be accommodated.
Class
And that's-
action lawsuit.
But it literally says it in the thing.
It's a class
It's literally in the fine print though. So what are we talking?
But that's why y'all keep
Oh my
saying
gosh,
it's
will you bring that
discrimination.
back?
It's not discrimination if it's
That's just
considered
the
a
Irish
safety
people
I'm trying to
measure.
pass it now. What you think this is?
Yeah, it's not discrimination if it's a safety measure. That's what y'all not understanding.
Why she bad at me the whole day? Damn. I ain't did
I'm
nothing.
not mad at you the
She
whole
mad at me the
day,
whole
Byron.
day.
Fuck.
Hey.
Sharif, can you be careful cross over and get Tori an ice pack?
I don't need an ice pack.
Give me a massage, bro.
Are you okay?
Need to
You
give
alright?
massages with a happy ending.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nina mad and shit.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You're saying it a lot. That makes it sound like you're not fine.
I'm fine.
Keep talking.
You hear me now?
What the fuck, man?
Let me jump in real quick.
First off, everybody on that couch can catch it.
Whoa,
What
the
did we
smoke?
We was throwing like
Everybody on that couch can catch
What
it.
did we do?
Because you're
right.
not,
I'm
you're
not
not taking up for me.
This whole day.
Everybody on that couch can catch it right
Sharif,
now.
Why do you need to be
I'ma
taking
catch
up
this shit
for?
with that or I gotta
The only person that's safe on that side of the room is Sharif.
What do you need to be taking up for?
No, I'm done. I'm done playing these games with people. I'm tired of people playing with me.
What?
Y'all think I want? Don't let this.
You're not even a big girl. Why are you so passionate about this?
Don't let this light skinned figure.
Oh, it goes back to that. I knew it was gonna happen.
And short ass
I
stature.
should be the only person in here who has an issue with this topic.
I'm a dark skinned nigga. Nigga, I'm obese.
Do not
I'm
let
obese.
this light skinned figure in
BMI,
short stature
BMI, I'm
fool
obese.
y'all. I will go crazy. I will go
Must
crazy.
Nobody should be mad.
I will go crazy.
Nobody should be
you know
mad.
what?
Hey,
We
you
just
should have did this whole first,
Right?
nigga.
Y'all know when a white girl says crazy, she means it.
Yeah,
right?
can we have an
so
intellectual
concerned.
debate without
Y'all
people getting
should.
mad?
I'm over it.
I feel like we should be
I'm
able to
about to
have
acknowledge
to
it
exchange
over.
opinions. Yes, I agree with Nina. We don't need to talk
Oh my
over each
God.
other, but
What is
yeah.
even happening right now? I'm done. Bye.
The thing.
Are you really leaving?
Yes, we're live.
You still alive?
Is she leaving? Are
Hey,
you?
where you
Tori,
going?
what are you doing?
I think the issue is people like to
Are we still live?
like
Tori.
to argue
Yes.
other people's
Tori.
opinion.
I got a question, Tori. I got a question, Tori. Tori.
And we need to
Tori.
accept that and respect
But
that.
that's not what happens here.
She done
Yeah, I
walked
know.
out,
That's not what happens
man,
here.
and shit.
Your opinion can't be your opinion, and their opinion be theirs. Your opinion has to be their opinion.
Yeah.
Because it's
Opinions are like assholes.
Everybody
is.
got one.
Everybody got
It
one.
is. Motherfucker go argue your opinion down with a fucking opinion.
I said we gonna agree to
It's
disagree.
not a
You
fact.
motherfuckers kept disagreeing.
But let's just not be sensitive, y'all. Let's just.
I'm a sensitive person.
Motherfucker. And I'm sensitive about my shit.
I'm getting.
Oh my
I
God.
thought the point in the show was like
This show went more to left
we
than
speak
ever
our
before.
opinions, you know,
that went
our
out the
points of
window.
views, and you know, we good.
Can we all?
Can we all
No tie. No tie. Don't do it.
Ty, it
Ty.
was you.
Call Ty. Call
Ty,
Ty.
the issue started when you called in.
No, Ty had good points. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Hey, Sharif, lock that motherfucker, bro. She the one got back
I'm now
up.
happy.
She the one got back up like a
Oh my
motherfucker.
God.
He's talking about I'm now happy.
Ty,
What is happening?
Ty, you had some valid points, bro. I appreciate Ty, man.
Please, Ty. Oh, since you say Ty.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Ty had a good point.
Are there any more topics?
No, there are no more topics.
Tor.
Yeah, this is
It's time to wrap it, man.
because shit went left.
She on the porch. She gonna ring the ring doorbell. Watch it.
It's
She gonna ring the doorbell.
It's time to listen. That's it, guys.
You ain't gotta go
Today's
home.
show was a personality clash.
Look, the problem was most of y'all was thinking small. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is anytime you're thinking small.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big.
I like that.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
It's that simple, guys.
I had fun.
Yeah, we're going to get up out of here. But look, y'all know how I feel about this all the time. We can't allow people to be on here with the shenanigans because.
And if you let that motherfucker shenan once, best believe they gonna shenan again.
And we ain't got time for that. No more shenanigans. We're going to leave y'all in the immortal words of Nina's Boo, the legendary Big Tuck.
Southside the realest, yeah. Drug dealers, killers, yeah. Sharp nigga gorillas, yeah. Hope that you hit us, yeah. Moves and then we, yeah. Dope dealing wizards, yeah. Car changing color like chameleon.